Good evening, everyone. Pro learners, quickly join the Zoom meeting.
Good evening, ma'am.
Third time in a day. So, guys, quickly decide whether you want to go for debate or normal speaking. Decide करिए जल्दी से. बताइए.
Speaking.
Speaking. Okay, no problem. Here we go. Sharing the topic. Okay, today we are going to talk about health. I believe health is a very vital thing in our life. So, have you ever been ill? How did it feel? तो आपको बताना है आप कभी बीमार हुए हैं और आपको कैसा महसूस हुआ? What things can you do to stay healthy? What happens when you are ill? Who looks after you and how? And also, I can add one more question: why health is important? Okay.
Ma'am, how about some conversation today?
Karthik, you got late. I asked the question earlier only. Okay, what do you want to go? One student.
Every day, same some topics.
ma'am.
It's becoming.
Conversation, ma'am.
Every day same. Karthik, seriously, how can you say that?
No, ma'am. I'm saying every day we
Yesterday.
are speaking. No. I'm saying every day we're speaking on some topic. So can we have some conversation topic today? I'm saying.
We can have conversation, relax after this, okay? On every day we don't have this conversation topic. I have been doing different activities and I'm trying my best.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Why health is important? All right. So guys, you have 4 questions on your screens. Have you ever been ill? How did it feel? What things can you do to stay healthy? What happens when you are ill and who looks after you and how? And why health is important? And Karthik, it's like मैं हमेशा I come up with different ideas. Even you can tell me कि ma'am we can go ahead with this activity or that activity, right? तो मुझे भी idea मिल जाएगा और आपकी भी ख्वाहिश पूरी हो जाएगी, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So please think of some ideas कि हम speaking में ये कर सकते हैं. Debate, conversation, picture description.
What means your ideas are good, ma'am? Like means sometimes it is also good, like conversation. Like it's also fun thing. No, these topics are really good. Like you are the only teacher coming up with this kind of different topics. I can really say that.
Yes. I know, I can understand your feeling as well. That's why I'm saying na, you can give me some other thoughts as well. ऐसा हमने जैम सेशन भी किया है जस्ट अ मिनट, लेकिन वो मुझे इसलिए अच्छा नहीं लगता क्योंकि इट्स लाइक ओनली अ मिनट यू नीड टू स्पीक एंड आई डोंट वांट यू टू limit your speaking. That's why I don't do just a minute session. Tomorrow we will have a conversation. Okay. So Meera, I believe you are raising your hand. Please go ahead. And other students, please take the screenshot or just jot down these questions because I need to stop sharing my screen to read the comments. Meera.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. I have faced a I have to face the means major problem related to my health, or it was backache, and that was very severe, and it was impossible for me to sit and half an hour. And that time I had a child, and she was 18 months, and I have to leave my kid to my parents' house because of my backache, and it was very difficult time for me. That time I was doing I was doing preparation for judicial service,
I
and
was preparing for.
I was preparing for judicial service,
Hmm.
and that time I have to sit nearly 18 to 20 hours, and I think my posture was wrong, so I have to face that problem. And ma'am, means I have to stop cooking, and but it was dream for me to sit and half an hour, and and so at that time I decided that if you are healthy you can enjoy everything of your life. And
Hmm.
because of my backache, my kid have to face problem, because she have to live
He has to.
she
My
has
kid,
yes,
my
yes,
kid
yes.
has to. She has to.
She has to live um, uh, क्या बोलेंगे इसको, apart from, separate from me. So from me, and it was also difficult time for me because I have to live away from my kid, my daughter. And that time I realized that if you are healthy you can enjoy your life, and because without your health you can't do nothing. So that day I decided that I should do something for to keep myself healthy, and I started yoga and walking, and now means started yoga and walking, and it was good for me. And today I also follow all walking and yoga, and now I feel better, but better, and I can handle my house chores and other things also. But I have to take care of myself, because I cannot sit on the first and forward front side, and I cannot lift weight. But ma'am, if you want to improve your health, you can do, because without health, we know that we cannot achieve nothing,
We
and
cannot achieve anything.
anything. And uh, that time I live with my that time I lived with my husband, and he took care of me.
That time I was living with my husband.
I was living with my husband, and he took care of me, and he cooperated me, because he was
He cooperated. Cooperated,
cooperated
cooperated with me.
cooperated with me. And because he is also a doctor, so he knew my problem.
Yes.
And uh, mm, and uh, he- and ma'am, last line what was I'm sorry.
Why health is important? यही था last.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, that time I realized that health is wealth, and if you are healthy and fit, then you can enjoy everything. And so, ma'am, we should try to keep ourselves healthy. And I think, ma'am, obesity is the main reason of different type of disease. So, ma'am, we should try to keep ourselves healthy, ma'am. Why are you laughing, ma'am?
एक मक्खी परेशान कर रही है एंड ये लोग मेरे घर वाले मक्खी मार रहे हैं सो ये दैट्स व्हाई आई एम लाफिंग यस वेरी वेल डन मीरा यू हैव एक्सप्लेन वेरी नाइसली जस्ट वन थिंग व्हाट इज रॉन्ग इज जैसे आपने स्टार्ट किया था सो आई हैड अ बैक एक और आई वाज सफरिंग फ्रॉम बैक एक तो स्टार्टिंग आपने थोड़ी सी आपकी गलत थी बाकी बीच बीच में मैंने आपको करेक्ट कर दिया था सो प्लीज टेक केयर ऑफ सिंगुलर एंड प्लूरल आपकी जो
Okay, ma'am.
मेन सिंगुलर जैसे हैज हम लगाते हैं पी शीट
Yes,
के
ma'am.
साथ
PCE
और
audit.
have हम IUDP के साथ, तो उसका ध्यान रखना है.
Yes, ma'am.
राइट.
Thank you.
एंड यहाँ पे
Ma'am,
उदय, वन सेकेंड ईशा, उदय इज आस्किंग मैम कितने मंथ में इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव होगी या हो जाएगी? ये रही भाई, कहाँ देख रहे हो?
Ma'am, recently in Amazon I saw a tablet, ma'am. If they take the tablet, they can improve their spoken English.
Yes, so guys, let me tell you, गेट खोल दो, खुद चली जाएगी. So guys, Uday, let me tell you, the best reason or the best way to learn English is, first of all, reason आपको जानना नहीं है तो मैं आपको ये बता देती हूँ कि 1 महीने से लेके 1 साल तक आपको लग सकता है. आपकी कैपेबिलिटी आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. आप जितनी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतनी जल्दी इंग्लिश सीखेंगे. तो सब कुछ जो है आपके हाथ में है. मैं स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ाती हूँ यहाँ पे. कुछ स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो बहुत जल्दी समझ जाते हैं अपनी कैपेबिलिटी के हिसाब से, और कुछ लोग स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो लेट समझते हैं. तो इट इज टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन यू कि आप आप कितने टाइम में इंग्लिश सीखते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये बार बार क्वेश्चन कॉपी पेस्ट मत करिए, मैंने अब आपका जवाब दे दिया है, 1000 बार पूछ लिया होगा. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव श्रीनिवास, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
Srinivas, I am good. How about you?
Yes, I am fine, ma'am. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to describe our health conditions and why health is important. Okay. So first, I told you, I am never facing the major health ill. Just normal. Okay, because I am every day every day doing yoga and meditations. Okay. When I the health is normal, the fever just the but I the when I normal fever I cannot gain medicines because the health immunity power I gain the health immunity power through, and I observed that how can I feel the time, and when I faced some ill and the fever, the sometime I do yoga through how can I reduce my health pain or disease. So last, if we stay healthy, every day we practice daily, we
If
practice
we
daily
practice every day के साथ daily नहीं आएगा, because दोनों का meaning same है. If we practice every day,
sorry
we can improve English.
we can practice every day yoga or simple exercise, then we can stay healthy. Last answer is why health is important. Health is because health through we can all our we can
All are
sorry ma'am, that's is
it's okay.
we can't explain.
It's okay. श्रीनिवास, पहले तो मैं आपसे बोलूंगी आपकी जो प्रोनाउंसिएशन है वो थोड़ी गड़बड़ा, हाँ उसमें थोड़ी गड़बड़ है, क्योंकि आपका जो MTI का बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, मदर टंग इन्फ्लुएंस. ठीक है, तो उस पर थोड़ा सा वर्क करना है आपको, थोड़ा नहीं मतलब काफी वर्क करना है. स श जैसे आप स को श प्रोनाउंस करते हैं, तो ये बहुत जरूरी है. और इसके अलावा थोड़ी सी ग्रामेटिकल एरर्स थी, तो उस पे भी वर्क करना है, ठीक है?
ओके
कि आप जैसे
मैम
आप
मैं
बोला, इफ वी प्रैक्टिस एवरी डे वी विल इम्प्रूव, यस यू विल डेफिनेटली इम्प्रूव। तो प्रैक्टिस एवरी डे आपको रखनी ही रखनी है। कैन यू गिव मी माय फोन प्लीज?
ओके
यस।
मैम now we can not writing this I can told so first मुझे मैम लिखना था और मैं नहीं लिखकर मैं बोल दिया, इसलिए गलत होगा।
कोई बात नहीं श्रीनिवास, मैं वही बोल रही हूँ, यू आर
Okay.
ट्राइंग एवरी डे, दिस इज वेरी गुड। आपने कल स्टोरी भी बताई थी, यू आर डूइंग और यू आर गिविंग योर बेस्ट। बस जो मैंने आपको फीडबैक दिया उस पर वर्क करना है, ठीक है?
Okay, thank you.
नेक्स्ट वी हैव कार्तिक, प्लीज गो अहेड।
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I know
Ma'am, I was.
what is the topic?
Yes, yes, Maliha, just give me a moment. Let me share the topic. The topic is health. So there are 3 questions. एक मैंने अपने पास से ऐड किया था. Have you ever been ill? How did you feel? How did it feel? Then what things can we do to stay healthy? What happens when you are ill? Who looks after you and how? And 4th question जो मैंने ऐड किया था वो था why health is important. Who's unmute? Why health is important. So these are the 4 questions that you need to answer today. Please take the screenshot. Karthik, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. So first of all, I would like to share an incident which happened to me one and a half year ago. So during the COVID first wave, one night I felt really very hungry. So that time it's around 2:30 in night. So I made noodles
Okay.
by myself.
Hmm.
After after having noodles, I also drank lemon juice.
Hmm.
So after drinking lemon juice, after 1 hour of eating and drinking this, I had shortness of breath. I was not able to breathe at all completely. So
Yeah.
that time the COVID first wave is going on and it's completely locked down everywhere.
Was. Yes.
Lockdown was going on and it's completely locked. Like it's a lockdown time that time.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what happened means um, my dad and I went to 2 to 3 hospitals, but none of the hospital staff allowed us inside because that time um, like uh, shortness of breath is also a symptom of COVID. So everyone thought I had COVID and they didn't allow me inside. So it was really very difficult situation that time because um, no one allowed us inside.
Yes.
But luckily one small hospital allowed me inside and they kept some kind of a small inhaler, some kind of thing. After that, I was able to breathe.
Mhm.
So it made me realize that sometimes if there is no hospital or if in some kind of emergency situations, if there is no one to treat us, then
Mhm.
how difficult it would be. Then at that time I realized the importance of doctors. Uh, and I also realized I also felt really bad about the people who are living in very far from the hospitals, like in villages or in some rural areas. I really felt bad about that people. Yeah. And coming to the topic, health. Yeah, definitely, everyone should give importance to health. After this COVID, everyone started giving importance to health, and I think everyone started reading different kind of articles related to health, like how to improve their immunity or how to stay fit all the time. So before that, they used to be some kind of negligent about their health. But COVID, we can say that like it created some kind of impact, strong impact on each and every individual to like take care of their bodies. Like even software employees also that time they used to like enjoy in pubs and all. But nowadays, if we observe that even software employees started going to gyms, or they so many joined in yoga centers after this COVID, we can say that. So they also, and we can also say that so many people started having organic foods after this COVID. Yeah, which in turn obviously hike the prices of organic foods. Yeah, that's a different point. But somehow people started giving importance to health. One more thing we should observe is apart from physical health, uh, there is also one more concern that about mental health. So in foreign countries, um, actually they don't feel shy to go to a psychiatrist. Even if we can observe counselors even in schools and colleges also. Like they simply like go to counselors just like going to a picnic or park because it's not a big deal in in some developed countries. But if we in our country, if someone says to us like I'm not feeling well, I'm feeling depressed or like that, we somehow like keep distance from him, like oh, I think he's a mental patient, or somehow we say bad words about them because we feel that it's a kind of very bad thing. But the thing we should understand is, if such kind of person is our close relative or a close family member, so how would we treat them? So we should treat everyone in the same way.
Yes.
So the thing is, we should not feel shy to go to psychiatrist or to take some counseling from elder people if we have some kind of mental issues. Like because physically, physical health is important. Apart from physical health, mental health is also important nowadays. Like if you observe during COVID times, like so many like we got so many like diverse cases.
Yes.
It's because of one thing, like most of the husbands and wives are staying in a same place, but we can say that if two people live together, there is a chance that they may fight each other on different kind of issues. I read one interesting article, like as husband is staying all the time in the house from morning to evening, he's asking like so many things, like I want to eat that one, I want to eat this one. So even the wives are feeling that, felt stressed to cook all the items, because most nowadays everyone is working, like most of the women are working, so to manage their work and also to cook, it's a kind of really very big thing for most of the women. And also they need to manage their kids. So most of the women felt really stressed during this COVID time. And also this cooking can also be means one of the reasons for the divorce, we don't know. Yeah, but I read in article that because of this thing also they got stressed and they decided to stay apart, like give divorce to their husbands. Yeah. And definitely like who takes care, definitely we can say that ma'am, uh, parents are the ones who take care of us in each and every like situation. But what happens means the case is not the same when it happens to parents. We can observe that if the same thing happens to parents, so many people nowadays are just joining them in some kind of old age homes. And well, like, means they're not some people actually they're just keeping away, like they're staying away from them. Actually, I want to share one incident of my own aunt, like my father's sister only. Actually, they're quite rich.
Paternal aunt.
A maternal aunt. Actually, they're quite rich. Like,
Eternal.
sorry,
Mhm.
paternal aunt.
Yeah.
Like, they're quite rich. Like, my aunt's husband earned really well. But what happened means, at the end of her, like during her last days, she really got so many diseases. So that time doctor said that we don't know how many days she's going to live, but if you give her treatment, it costs you so much. So it's up to you whether you should give her treatment, you give her better good treatment or not. Then what my aunt's sons did is they just joined her in some old age home without giving her any treatment. They are quite rich. They have around 25 or 30 crores property, but even then they're not in a like, they don't want to they don't want to spend money on their own mother. Instead they joined in her in old age home. In just 2 to 3 days she passed away. Yeah. So but if the same thing happened to son, like a son or daughter, the parents don't think in this way. They spend all the money, and even they take loan from others also to give their children good hospital facilities or provide them good food. Yeah. So I think the people should change. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Very well done, Karthik. Very well done. Nicely spoken. And when you talked about mental health, then I really believe that mental health is also very important. Nowadays, people are healthy from outside, but they are ill from inside, inside here. And yesterday only I saw this post. It was a reel where a girl was dancing, and there was a caption written, "After 12 hours, she took her life. Please check on your happy friends." And I really felt something like, how can someone who's so happy, someone who's dancing, the girl was dancing, and how can she take her own life after 12 hours? It was so disturbing. So I really felt bad. We should actually, I think we should check on our happy friends, because we don't know what someone is being going through. We don't know what problem they are facing, what battle they are fighting. We have no idea, right? So I think we should always check on others' health as well, mental health, and ours as well. If you have
One thing, ma'am, we cannot help them, but we
we
should
cannot
not
help
abuse
them, but
them.
we can
But
make them happy. Maybe this is
I'm
something.
saying that
Karthik, we can ask them what is the problem. Like, some people are like, they like to share their problem. So whenever they find someone comfortable, like their friend, any family member, colleague, they share their things with. Some people do not share, and they end up taking their own life because उनके पास कोई होता ही नहीं है शेयर करने के लिए.
no,
तो जब हम
I'm
शेयर
saying that
करते हैं थोड़ा बोझ हल्का हो जाता
I'm
है.
sa-
हाँ, ये भी कहते हैं ना कि शेयर
I'm
करने
saying
के.
that we should not insult them. We cannot help them, but instead some people insult them by passing some bad words.
Yes,
We should
yes,
not
yes,
do it.
exactly.
Ma'am, introvert person could not
If
say
we can
photo share
console
the
them, we can
problem
help
है.
them. We
Yes,
can
yes,
console
Galia.
them.
Especially
Yeah,
as Meera is saying, introvert people,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yes, they
We
are
Ma'am,
can
like,
help
actually,
them.
people don't take as illness. They take like means
ah,
that person has done something wrong.
pata
Means
hai.
means they abuse like pagal, ma'am. That's why that family also not treat like that, and they do not means take him or her to doctor.
Yes,
Ma'am,
And
people
and
nowadays,
that's why this problem has increased day by day, ma'am.
yes, in
powerful.
survey now you can find so many consultants that they are giving you free consultant. They're
People
free.
take
They are
granted,
giving
ma'am.
you
People take granted
consultancy
to
for free.
people. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So I think सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी तो बात करना है. If you do not have anyone, please talk to your teacher. मुझे लगता है teachers भी ऐसे time पे बहुत काम करते हैं.
Once I was sitting on a metro. One girl was crying.
Sitting in the
She
metro, yeah.
in the metro. She was crying in Delhi. So I sat front of her. So मतलब इशारा किया मैंने उसके साथ वाली लड़की को कि पूछो इससे कि क्यों रो रही है. तो उसने उसको इतने अच्छे से पूछा मेरे इशारे से. उसको पता भी नहीं उस लड़की को जो रो रही थी कि मैंने उसको इशारा किया.
I got it.
उसने इतने प्यार से पूछा और वो बिल्कुल ठीक हो गई. थोड़ी देर में दोनों बातें करने लग गई. मुझे रीजन में नहीं पता चला कि क्या रीजन था कि वो रो रही थी. बस इतना सा मेरे इशारे से इतना अच्छा हुआ कि वो बेचारी उसने रोना बंद कर दिया, जो भी उसकी प्रॉब्लम थी उसने
अच्छी
उसके साथ
बात।
शेयर करी। हाँ, उसके साथ शेयर करी और वो ठीक हो गई। बस
यस,
हम लोग ये देख के खुश हो गए। मैंने कहा चलो अच्छा काम हो गया।
एग्जैक्टली, वेरी वेल डन मलिहा, वेरी वेल डन। हमें करनी चाहिए लोगों की हेल्प।
हाँ
आजकल
यार।
इतने मीन लोग हो गए हैं कि कोई रो रहा होगा ना, हम उसे
नहीं
ऐसे देख के निकल जाएंगे।
मैम,
Ma'am,
अभी
when I
गरीब बच्चों
ma'am
इतने
when I
मेरे
was
से ये तो ऐसे काम होते हैं। एक इतने बीमार थे, उनका ट्रीटमेंट चाहिए था, तो मैंने सिर्फ एक ग्रुप में लिख दिया था जो ग्रुप ऐसा कर सकता था। उसकी वजह से उनका इतनी हेल्प हुई, उनको
ये
लाखों की उनके ट्रीटमेंट हुआ, उनका सब कुछ हो गया।
मलिहा
बहुत अच्छा
बहुत
हुआ।
अच्छी बात है, ये सदका
रमजान
जारिया
में।
है ये, और कुछ नहीं है, सदका
हाँ
जारिया है ये। बेहतरीन
हाँ
बेहतरीन।
जी
सबसे
जी।
ज्यादा
ma'am,
यही काम आएगा आपको मरने के बाद। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। बहुत अच्छी चीज करी मलिया आपने,
ma'am
बहुत अच्छा
when
लगा आपको सुन
ma'am
के, बहुत इंस्पिरेशन मिली। अगर मुझे ऐसी कोई वो मिलती है तो मैं भी जरूर करूंगी। यस। मीरा,
ma'am
आप
when
कुछ
I
कह रही हैं? जी,
yes
आपके
ma'am
पास थोड़ी हल्की आ रही है।
ma'am when I was suffering from backache, that time my father called me 3 times in a day, ma'am. And and he always support me and give me motivation that all will happen good in your life and will be
यस
happen
यस
good in your
यस
life.
मीरा, एग्जैक्टली। सो गाइज, यहाँ पे अभी किसी ने कमेंट किया था बहुत अच्छा, that when we are ill we don't feel like even getting up because we are so become so weak, हमें कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगता, we don't like anything। exactly, और उस टाइम पे कोई सहारा बन के आए तो उसके लिए दुआएं तो निकलती ही निकलती हैं, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा भी फील होता है। yes, that we have someone who can look after us, this is very important। yes, so we should always check on our happy friends, happy or sad friends, or family members also। Tarub, you are next. Then we have Anamika, then Tanisha, then Soumya. Gaurav, your is after Soumya. Your turn is after Soumya. Then Dipali. Yes, keep your hand raising. अगर आप lower करेंगे तो आपकी turn फिर से नीचे चली जाएगी।
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I remember once I got sick. Once I got sick as a dog. Like it was very terrible. At that time, I was very young, 10 to 12 year old. So at that time, or I got fever, and very high fever, like 1.5, 1.4, that much high fever. So at that time, and I got checkup twice. Everything I got checkup, and nothing was
I got checked up, checked, passed, ED.
okay, ma'am. I got checked up twice, but nothing can be recognized. So at that time, as I was very young, so my family was very concerned about me. I don't remember the very exact that much exactly, but yeah, I remember that one morning in 4 p.m. 4 a.m. in the morning, I got fever 1.5. My whole family got very scared about myself, because at that time,
About
at that
me, about myself,
about me
about me.
about me because at that time it was very difficult to take me anywhere. So because of that, they just do lots of things to get down the fever. So at that time I felt very bad. Even I don't want to eat anything. I still remember one day, because
I didn't want to eat anything.
I didn't want to eat anything. I still remember, I had to eat something to take medicine, but I didn't want to eat, and because I don't feel like I could eat anything. So I remember one day I took some chapati and ate it with water, ma'am, because I didn't want to eat anything. So that was very terrible. And we should to stay healthy, we can do lots of things, like we can eat healthy foods, and we can do exercise. Besides these all these things, we one thing I have watched, ma'am, that people don't when we ill little when we little ill, like we had backache or headache, we don't take it. Yes, ma'am.
Like we have backache or headache, even headache में कितनी irritation हो जाती है.
Yes, ma'am. When we have headache or backache, we don't take it seriously. But I watched that we should take it seriously, and that point of time, we shouldn't do anything. We should just take rest, because at that point of time, our organs are busy in treatment of that illness. At that time, if we do lots of things, other thing, so that organ can be pressurized, and they don't get that much power to take to give to ठीक कर सके मैम, क्या बोलते हैं,
To ठीक कर सके,
मतलब हमारी बीमारी को ठीक कर सके.
get it well.
हाँ, okay.
Well.
They don't they don't get it well. So that's why whenever we have some little illness, at that time also we should take rest, and after getting back and feeling well, we should work. And the other thing I want to say, that we should also check where are we living. Are we living in place where we like to live? Our surrounding is good or not? Are we doing what we want to do, or we are just doing something for money and we don't want to do that? Because nowadays many people do those work which they don't want to do, but they are doing that for just for money. So I think it's not good to compromise your health for money, because at last your health will give you money, not money will give you your health. So always take care about your health. And
True. But if we have money now, we can take care of our health as well. Like we can eat healthy food. Like nowadays inflation is so much. So what we cannot even like if we talk about almonds, they're so expensive, right? So if we have money, then only we can take good care of our health. So
no
money is
ma'am,
also important, Niru.
no ma'am, I'm not saying money is not important,
Uh-huh.
but
But
what
not more
happens.
than your health. Exactly, that's true.
Yes, ma'am. Like many people I watched, ma'am, many people are doing work they watch what they don't want to do. At that time, they get depressed. So I'm talking about that particular type of thing, ma'am. They
Yes,
can change their job, and I'm saying they can change their job if they have opportunity.
yes. I agree,
And
agree.
what happened whenever I get ill, I don't feel happy. I don't think to do anything. I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay down on bed. Nothing looks great. At that time, my family look after me, especially my mother. She give me lots of healthy food.
She
She don't.
gives. She
Sorry, ma'am.
doesn't.
Yes, ma'am. She gives me healthy food. She doesn't allow me to do anything. So because of these things, I can get my health back easily. Health is very important, ma'am, because we have lots of dream in our mind. We want lots of thing to do. We Every day we want to do this that. We have lots of plan for our life, and even for days. So if we are not healthy, then we can't do those things. If even if we lost 1 or 2 day in our lives, then we can in that 1 or 2 days, like we could do lots of good things. So that's why I believe health is very important. That's all, ma'am.
Very well done. Very well spoken, Taru. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I will.
Yes. Next we have Anamika.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yeah, then today's topic is health. So, health is the biggest wealth of everyone's life. One can survive without excess money, but cannot survive without good health. Health is something that we can't buy with money, but as already you have said, ma'am, that we can take care. We can take care of it when needs with the help of money.
Yeah, we can take good care.
Yeah, if a person is not having good health, he will not be able to enjoy his life. And money doesn't make a person rich and healthy, but good health does. A person can't feel complete and happy without good health, ma'am. And health means if we are physically good, but we are not mentally means we are depressed, then we are not a healthy person. And in healthy, social is also important. If we are socially connected, if we have good friends, it means socially we are healthy. So it is very important. Social health is also very important. And ma'am, I want to share one thing what happened in 2016, ma'am. Once in 2016, my husband and I had dengue, ma'am, and we had to
Dengue is incorrect. Dengue. First of all, the pronunciation is dengue, and nahi lagega because it's a disease.
okay.
So we
I
both
had
got dengue. Yes.
okay. My
Right.
husband and I had dengue,
Hmm.
and we had to come to Nasik. And on same day, ma'am, when the dengue report came, and everyone told us, means my family members, they what, ma'am?
No. Please go ahead.
Okay. And everyone, means my family members, they told us don't go. But
Don't
still
go.
we came because our vacation was over, ma'am, and my husband had to join his duty. But that time we didn't know that he would be able to join or not, because that time we felt yeah, he could. But when we reached Nasik, our condition had worsened.
Got worsened. It got worsened.
Okay, our condition got worsened. And there is an auntie and uncle, they helped a lot when they got to know. And that time my son was 6 month old only, and my husband and I was not able to take care of him. Actually, we went to MH military hospital, and that time doctor told us to means for admit, and we
admit.
denied
They
to admit.
they
But
told
we
us.
denied, ma'am, because my son was, means he was too little. That's why we denied to admit. But that family helped
We
us.
denied to be admitted. Admit hona.
Okay, we denied to be admitted there. And we came back. And my platelets was, ma'am, like 45,000 only. And
were plural.
Sorry. My platelets were 45,000 only, and it was decreasing day by day. And my husband
decreasing.
What, ma'am?
They were decreasing. They were.
Sorry, yeah, they were decreasing, and my husband platelets were around 32,000, and they were also decreasing day by day. And that family took us at their home and took care of us, and everyone was shocked that we recovered only in 4 days, ma'am.
Yes.
And without treated, means help of doctor. And they gave us like papaya leaves juice and whatever that was useful for dengue. Yeah, they gave.
Useful for dengue.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, they are not from UP, and they are not from my family member, not from relatives. But means, ma'am,
it helped you.
Yes, ma'am. Means we have a very good relationship here.
That's very nice.
Yes, ma'am. I met her for 7 years. Means before 7 years ago, ma'am. But we are very good relationship. And what was second question, ma'am?
Second question was, मैंने बोला था take the screenshot or something.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. What things can we do to stay healthy? What happens when you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
ill? Who looks after you and
What
how?
happens when you are, yes, I think it is important to exercise regularly to stay healthy. If we do exercise daily, we will be healthy. So after pandemic, ma'am, I started doing yoga regularly because I also got some breathing issues, and from that time I get coughing problem, like sometimes, ma'am. I feel like cold, and sometimes I feel that I'm not able to breathing properly. But when I was in college, ma'am, that time I used to eat fast food 3 to 4 times in a week. But now I don't eat in month. Means I eat 1 or 2 times in a month. I try to eat healthy food like fresh fruits, milk, and vegetables a lot. I always try to get sleep like 7 to 8 hours around. And yes, I don't feel good that time. Means whenever I am ill, that time I don't feel good. That time I feel like whatever I have, like money, car, house, means
Does not matter.
these are nothing for
matters.
me. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. That time I feel, and
So-
that time I always thinking, if I will have any problem, means major problem, what will happen with my sons? And
Yeah,
I
I understand.
means I feel a lot, ma'am. If I have means normal illness like fever, stomach, headache, so in such situation my husband helps. He gives me rest till I get better, and he takes leave and take care of our children and me, and he cooks food also.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Very well done, Anamika. Do you wish to speak more? I believe you have spoken for long enough. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students waiting.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very well done, Anamika. Fresh fruits नहीं होता, fresh fruits. Plural के साथ आपको singular plural का बहुत दिक्कत होता है ना?
I
जैसे
don't, ma'am. I know,
that
means
is
written problem, I don't have any problem, ma'am. But I don't due to, ma'am, speaking practice, because only means I only practice with you all teachers on Hello English only, and apart from this, means besides this, I used to means speak to my son. Ma'am, I want to know one thing, ma'am. I used to means past, and I used to of things means present.
No. Used to is only used with past, not even present, not for future. This term is
Actually, ma'am,
made
one
for
teacher.
past only. ये आपको मतलब मैंने बहुत लोगों से सुना है कि used to past है तो
Yes,
used
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
used to
Actually,
present.
one teacher, she was means personality development teacher. She told me, used to means if we are means हम ये काम करने के आदी हैं, like I'm used to of this. I'm used to of this kind of sentence. That's why I wanted to correct myself.
नहीं
That is get used to.
Used to is the past and used to is the present. I also heard.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, please clear our doubt.
I am used to it.
Yeah, be used to.
हाँ, to भी तो लग रहा है ना? Be used to. हम उसका be भी तो use कर रहे हैं ना? I am.
Okay. I am be used to.
नहीं. I am आपने already लगा दिया.
I am used to.
Yes.
Ma'am, present में use
Right, ma'am. I am used to.
Used to it. ये आप use कर सकते हो, उसके अलावा तो नहीं.
I'm used to take Hello English classes daily.
Yes.
So I spoke as same, ma'am. I think I am used to. I am used to of take
Off
tea
नहीं
daily
आएगा,
evening.
off नहीं आएगा. I am used to what?
Okay, I am used to take tea. Like
I am used to having tea.
Okay, I am used to having tea. Okay,
Yes.
direct
So,
means
yes, the
object.
use as a verb that refers to a habitual action. So, or any action frequently done as a habit. For example, she
Okay,
used
thank you, ma'am. You have corrected me.
they
I always
exclusively used in the past tense to express the action that no longer happens. If you're
okay,
trying to
ma'am.
say that the service was always great at the restaurant, you would rely on used to, not used to.
Actually, there are three words. One is used to, get used to, be used to.
अच्छा फिर ठीक है. All right. Next. Tanisha, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, please show me our topic once.
My when I
Uh,
when I was in 10th, that time I was suffering a big disease.
suffering from
I was suffering from a big disease,
big नहीं आएगा, major आ सकता है यहाँ पे, major disease.
major disease. I had to go visit it. I had to
Visit.
visit every month to doctor. My father always worried about me.
Always नहीं आएगा तनीषा, प्लीज पास्ट टेंस का ध्यान रखिए. आप कुछ भी प्रेजेंट टेंस का नहीं बोल सकते, बिकॉज आप एक ऐसे वक्त की बात बता रहे हो जो गुजर चुका है. तो यहाँ पे आप यूज टू का, अगर आपको ऑलवेज का यूज करना है तो आप यूज टू का यूज करिए. माई फादर यूज टू.
My father used to take
Good.
care.
हाँ, very good. My father used to take care of me.
Uh, and that time I had surgery in my throat, means gale mein throat.
I had a throat surgery, not in my throat.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I had a surgery of my throat.
my family, my father and mother my father and mother used to worry about me. They they wanted that they wanted that I will get.
I told you used to कुछ नहीं होता. Yes, please continue, Tanisha.
Yes, ma'am. That time I was very, I felt very, means felt very sad. Like my father, my mother always, uh, sorry, not always. My father, mother used to take. They,
Tanisha, आपकी आवाज बहुत खड़ कुछ हो रहा है. Please come closer to your mic.
it is
और
very.
used to के साथ ing नहीं आता सुजाता. I used to speak with my son. और with भी मैंने मना किया है. Speak के साथ with नहीं आता. I used to speak to my son. with हो गया. मैं अपने बेटे के साथ बात करती थी. साथ मैं अपने बेटे से बात करती थी.
I was not feel good that time.
Was not feeling was के साथ ing आता है.
Yes, ma'am. I was not feeling good that time because uh, I always, sorry, I think I thought about my mother and father. They didn't sleep at night. They sat with me at night, and
They used to
sit.
they used to sit with me all night to take care of me.
Yes. So I always sorry, I was worried about
I
it.
used to, Tanisha.
Practice नहीं है used to करने की. I will try it. Sorry, ma'am.
कोई बात नहीं. मैं बोल रही हूँ इसीलिए थोड़ा हल्के हल्के. Used to.
I don't think that, ma'am, when people will be ill, they will feel happy, and it means always they will feel upset. I mean sad. Uh, me also feel same. Not only for illness, just
Yeah.
not only for illness. I feel sad because of my family. I make them unhappy. I don't want to make them unhappy. I want to that they will be happy only because of me. They are not feeling happy. They are not enjoying their life. They take care of me, and I don't like that thing. I thought that I should be
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Z. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Great. Yes, good evening, Louis and Sakufta. How are you guys?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm
Good
fine.
evening. Great. Chaliye, so we will be having a speaking session. So let me just pick up a topic so that we can start. Abhay and Shweta, Jay, I have sent you guys invite links. You guys can also join the Zoom meeting. Urvi as well, right?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Abhay. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I am doing well, ma'am. I am feeling well, ma'am, now.
Very nice, Abhay. Yes. Okay, so guys, do you have any questions, any doubts? If not, then we will be moving on to today's session.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Kuldeep. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. Thank you. And what about you, ma'am?
I'm also fine. Yes, Kuldeep, you're joining after a few days, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi, Shweta. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am. I am quite well. How about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing fine. Thank you. Shweta has also joined after a few days. Yes, Shweta?
Yes, ma'am. Just I think after so many days I have joined this class.
Yes. Yes.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Seema. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, ma'am. What about you?
Also doing fine, Seema. Chaliye, let me pick up a topic. So we have gone through so many topics actually.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Who's this, Ananya?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice, Ananya. How are you?
Ma'am, I'm fine. How are you?
Very nice. I'm also doing fine, Ananya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Meera. How are you,
How
Meera?
younger Ananya?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
Very nice. I'm also doing fine.
Ma'am, how younger, ma'am, Ananya?
Ananya, I think she's in school.
Yes, ma'am. She was talking yesterday in her topic, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, she's in school.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. In fourth class.
She's in 4th grade. She's really young. Very nice, Ananya. That's amazing. So you speak really well. As per your age,
you, ma'am.
you're speaking really well. Okay, let's do a describing session today. So it will be a little different. Whatever topic I'll give, you have to describe that topic. Okay. So I'll be giving a few options. And on top, we will write describe. Okay. So describe what? Your favorite place, process,
Ma'am, give us some conversation topic, ma'am.
want to converse? Yes, guys, do you want to converse?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then let's do a conversation. Just give me 1 second. I have conversation.
because ma'am, on topic means we need to think a lot. Like,
Karthik
conversation
prefers
means it goes.
conversation over anything
And
else.
means no. Why I'm saying conversation means normally we converse with others. No, like we only give speeches in some kind of elocution competitions or like that.
Right.
Normally we have
On a
conversation.
daily basis, we are usually conversing with people, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Just 1 second. Let me get some.
Just give any casual topics, ma'am. No need to think.
I'm trying to get one topic. Yes, guys, mute yourselves if you're not speaking. This is a little difficult, actually.
I think you are not a rebellious kind of kid, no? You are a very obedient and like.
Why
Yes, no,
do you
ma'am.
think that? Why do you think that, Karthik? What
Ma'am,
is the reason?
because when anyone asks you anything, you just accept it without arguing or without having any discussion.
I am not going to speak. You guys are going to speak, so it should be your choice. Yes.
Not only this, ma'am. Like we have been observing you for a long time, no? Just you
Karthik, we
always
should learn.
talk right.
Karthik, we should learn from our teacher.
Karthik has observed me
Definitely,
very
like-
keenly. You are mistaken,
Yeah,
Karthik. I am
definitely.
very rebellious indeed.
No, ma'am, we don't agree.
You don't agree with that?
I also, ma'am.
Meera doesn't agree either.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, your nature is very good and means you can adjust with everyone, ma'am.
Don't know me in person.
Yes,
That is why you're saying.
yes, ma'am.
But it
So,
also becomes
This
a
is my
problem
experience,
sometimes.
ma'am.
But
Yes,
also, I
yes.
think it is also problem sometimes, ma'am. Like for example, ma'am, if you have any brother or sister, if
I
they
have
want
brothers
anything,
and sisters. I was
and for example,
born.
ma'am, like
Yes.
they want to watch any TV program. If they say like I want to watch this, you simply accept. Means you're always like don't follow your own like things. You all always
My
like
goodness, if my mother could hear you, she would be so happy. You know, I am the youngest in a joint family. So I had one brother. I have one brother and one sister. And one of them is now married and all. But when we were younger, I was the naughtiest. I never listened to anyone. And even today, I don't listen to people. I do whatever I feel like doing. So it's very different from what you think.
oh, like
It's
like
my-
don't judge the book by its cover.
Yes, my sister and my brother are actually more obedient than me. My sister is very, very obedient. She listens to everything that the parents tell her to do and everything. I don't listen to anyone. I do whatever I feel like doing.
Not these kind of topics, ma'am. No ordinary topics like
Not these kind of topics. What do you want to discuss on? Tell me what kind of conversation you
casual
want to have.
topics like we talk with our friends or family like that.
Okay,
Like, don't
let's
give any
do one
ideas.
thing. Then let's do one thing. Let's not pick a topic. Let's pick a situation, right?
Yes, ma'am. Situation I'm saying.
Okay, situation. Then okay,
Each
okay, I
and
got
every
it.
pair different situation.
Each and every pair you want different situation.
Then only the sentences won't get repeated.
Okay, all right. Let's start with you. You have met your childhood. This is the first one. Let's start with this and then I'll see.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Good situation, ma'am.
Good situation,
Ma'am,
right? Yes.
Like, ma'am, if I met with my childhood friend, where, ma'am? Online, yeah, offline.
Obviously offline. Please don't go for any kind of online situation. This is like where you have met your childhood friend by mistake. Maybe you have come
In a
like all
mall,
of a
yeah,
sudden.
park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was not planned, of course. So you meet them, and then you talk. I can see Mira's hand is already up, so I'll write Mira's name first, and then whoever wants to speak. Yes. Next.
Me. Mira
Isha
and
wants
me.
to speak. Okay. Isha, Shweta, Dipali, Karthik. Shweta.
I'm Anamika.
Karthik. Ananya
Ma'am,
wants to speak.
yes, ma'am. Please add me, ma'am.
Ananya.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Seema.
Please add me.
Yes, 1 second. I'm adding. Shalitra.
Ma'am, please give different topics for each and every pair, ma'am. Then only the topic.
I will definitely try and give different topics. Okay,
Then
I'll
the
try.
sentences won't get repeated. That's the thing.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So many people. Okay, we will start with you. Arun.
Ma'am, please add my name.
Ma'am, please add. Isha Gupta as well. All right. So I have gotten a lot of names. Are there any? Is there anyone who is left who would like to speak?
Ma'am, Kuldeep.
Okay, Kuldeep. Very nice. Okay, chaliye.
Thank
So
you,
we
ma'am.
will start with Meera and Isha. You're most welcome. Chaliye. We will start with Meera and Isha, and this is your topic. Okay, you have met your childhood friend all of a sudden, and you just have to speak for 5 minutes. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to speak. Okay.
Ma'am, there are so many learners today have joined.
Yes, there are too many members actually. So okay, if someone is left out, don't worry, we will do it tomorrow. But let's start. Okay, Meera and Isha. Yes.
Okay. Hi, Isha.
Hi, Meera. OMG. I have not seen you for a long time.
Yes,
Wow.
we are meeting after a long time.
Where were you?
I was in my house.
That's very sweet. You are a very humorous girl. You always answer in a very sarcastic and funny manner. I really like it. So, what are you doing? Are you working somewhere?
No, Isha. Now I am a homemaker because of means, as you know, I did my law, complete my law, and I did practice in criminal law. But because of some reason, I have to leave my practice. I think you know
Oh,
about this.
sad. So, why did you leave your practice, dear? It's a very good work.
Because Isha, it was very difficult for me to continue my practice because when I got married, means my husband did his MBBS. After my marriage, he did MS and MCS. So it was very difficult to carry on
You
my
guys
family
be
practice.
educated. You are just running behind the degrees, I think.
Yes, Isha.
Oh, that sounds very cool. You know,
It
education
was
is
very
very
difficult to
important.
continue my practice. But
You
but
can,
Isha, now I am legal advisor in my husband's hospital, so I am satisfied with my life. Means
I'm so happy for you. Now you become a legal advisor. Now you will also help me in my work also. If I need any advice, I will get a free advice. It sounds good.
sure, why not, Isha? And what are you doing? You?
Oh, I'm just right now I'm handling my parents' business. I'm planning to join new job from next month.
Okay. And are you got married?
No. I'm still single.
Okay. Isha, you know I have two kids. About this?
Wow, no, I didn't know about this. Wow, congratulations. How
Thank
old
you.
are they?
They are 5 years and 7 years. My
You didn't
daughter is
send me
7 years.
you have to send me their pictures because I am very eagerly to see him. Is they are looking like you because you were the fashionista of the college. And one thing, just tell me, Meera, how do you keep yourself very fit? You look so young, like 18 years girl.
Oh, it's big compliment for me, Isha. But I try to keep myself fit and means because I think you know that in past I had to face some physical problem like backache. I discussed about this
Yeah.
before. So that time I decided that I have to keep myself fit. Otherwise, I can't do nothing in my life.
Oh, it's better to give some time for yourself, Mira, nowadays.
Yes, yes,
It is very important
yes.
because healthy minds lives in a healthy body. Without good health, you cannot do anything. Nowadays I'm suffering from lots of disease, so I cannot do my work on a proper way because of my poor health. As you know,
Yes, Isha,
my immunity power is very bad.
yes, Isha, because I know about this because my husband is in this field and he suggested me that you should give at least 1 hour for your body. And I think, Isha, everyone should give some time for their health to keep themselves healthy.
Yeah, self-worth is very important for us. I'm just suffering from just knee pain for a long time, and I took lot of medicine, but still now the pain had not gone. That pain has not gone actually.
Yes, Isha, as we know that painkiller can give relief for some time, but
Yeah.
it's leave side effect on your body. So I think we should avoid painkiller because
After having these medicines, I feel very dizzy most of the time. I
Very
yeah,
nice. Isha and Mira, you can conclude.
and I'm so happy
okay.
to see you
And
after a long time,
and
Mira.
and Isha, how is your parents? They are
Yeah,
good.
they are very fit and fine. They are very young. Actually, they give more importance to their health. They go for exercise and running every day. And what about your families?
They are all good, Isha. And whenever you get time, you come and we will spend some time together.
Yeah, why not? Next Sunday I'm free, so maybe I will join you. I will come to your place.
Okay, Isha, nice to meet you. I am waiting for you.
Yeah, sure. I will. I just want to see your babies. Also, I'm so excited to meet you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Isha. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thanks,
Yes,
Mira.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Mira and Isha, really well spoken. Okay. Isha, I
Thank you,
really
ma'am.
noticed that you made a mistake and then you went back and you corrected it, right? So very good, well done.
Yes,
Just thoda
ma'am.
और grammar पे focus कीजिए, both of you. Tense, mostly focus mostly on tense, okay? Because
Okay, ma'am.
small places where you are missing the tense, उसी में
Ma'am,
अगर yes,
one thing I noticed that, ma'am, whenever we do conversation, then we realize that we made a mistake. Otherwise, while normally speaking, it's look like two topics we most of the time talking, ma'am. Just
right,
like
right,
we speak in the present, yeah, past only two topics. But in
yes.
actual real life, ma'am, conversation is very important for us.
Absolutely, because you're using different kind of senses, right? Depending on what you're trying
Yes,
to tell
ma'am.
the person. So that is why I'm telling you,
Definitely.
like I will tell you, whatever you said, you guys were having such a nice conversation, right? Everything was nice. Just if you could just change all the tenses, अगर आपने जो भी बोला है, everything that you have said, if you could use that in correct tense, if you could say that in correct tense, then the entire speech would be very different. Conversation पूरा सुनने में ही अलग लगता है, right? So
Yeah,
आप
ma'am.
थोड़ा tense पे focus कीजिए, both of you.
Ma'am,
We will be starting tenses again very soon, so maybe think about that. Yes, Mira.
ma'am, in these days, ma'am, means I do not think about what I should speak, ma'am. I try to continue my means to speaking, ma'am.
Very nice, very nice. That is
So,
completely fine. That is
so,
completely fine.
that's why I could not stuck. Ma'am. I cannot stuck, ma'am.
No, no, that is completely fine,
Yes, you
Mira. But
spoke
when
very
you
well,
are
ma'am.
focusing on grammar, जब आप grammar practice कर रहे हैं, तो आप tense पे ज़्यादा focus करिए. Speaking
Okay,
के लिए
ma'am.
I'm not telling you. I'm just telling you about the grammar. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much, Mira and Isha. Let's
Thank you, ma'am.
quickly go on to Shweta and Dipali. Are you guys there?
Yes,
Yes, Shweta and Dipali. Yes, you can start, and your conversation will be, you have met your neighbor. Okay.
Okay.
You have met your neighbor all of a sudden. So you were going outside maybe. And
Means we are neighbor, ma'am.
You are neighbors and you have all of a sudden like seen her maybe or something like that, and you stop and talk to her.
Yes.
Okay, let's start then.
Hello, Shweta.
Hi, Dipali. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you going?
Actually, I'm going to the market, but I am surprised that last 1 month I haven't seen you. So where
Oh,
were
that's.
you?
I
Where
was
were
thinking
you?
the same. I was thinking the same. I have not you earlier you used to see, but you used to see usually, but this time I haven't seen you for a month, and I was thinking of you. Ki if you were there, I would take you to the market for shopping. And finally, I am very happy that met with you. And why don't you accompany me to to
Hello?
complete my work?
Yes,
Hello.
Shweta, can you
Hello?
hear us? Shweta, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Okay, I don't think Shweta is there. Yes, Shweta, are you there? Shweta is rejoined. Just give me a second.
Hello?
Yes, Shweta, can you hear us?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, there was some network issue on your end. It is
No,
completely
ma'am,
fine.
actually
Dipali?
I got call and after that I couldn't listen anything.
Okay, okay. Dipali, you can continue. Dipali, please
Okay.
repeat what you said. Yeah.
Yes, Shweta, I was thinking of you. Where were you? I was missing you as I am finding very difficulty to complete my some work. So I want your company to come with me.
I actually today only I stepped out from my home in evening, while earlier I used to go in afternoon. As you know, I have lot of work, so because of my household chores, I couldn't step out in evening. But today somehow I got time, and I am going to market. So what type of what type of work which you are asking?
Shweta, you know, I can't go out without you, and I am unable to complete my work without you. So you have to give me time. Every work we are doing together, like buying vegetables, shopping, everything. So today also I want your company, but I haven't seen you for a long time, so I was missing you very much. Now I want you to come to a puja that our neighbor that is going to our next door neighbor's place. So would you accompany me over there?
uh, First I need to go to market, and when my shopping will get over, then only I would be able to come with you. But I have one question to you, that when you need something, why don't you come to my home? And why don't you come my home, and you can ask anything, any favor, anything I can do for you. So it's really not appreciable that if you have any work, and you are not telling to me. I really didn't feel good about it.
Yeah. No, Shweta, how it is possible that I will not call you when in need? How it is possible? I thought you are not at home, and the watchman said that you are out of town for few days, for a couple of days. So I thought you haven't come here yet.
You would have called me, but though no, there is no issue. uh, First let me complete this work. If you want to come along with me for market, then you can come, and then we will go together in puja.
That's very fine. I will come with you, and I want your company to I want you to be with me in puja. So let me help you in your market work, and then you come with me in puja. And I'm very happy that you come back again. And I was really missing you. I want such kind of never every time
Yeah,
with
yeah,
me.
yeah. No, for that there is no problem. And Dipali, one more thing I need to say, that that you, like you said, as you said, that my watchman said you that I went out for a couple of days. You know where I went? Do you know where I went?
No, no, Shweta, no. That's why I want to ask you where you were without telling me. You suddenly um went out.
Actually, in my home, like in my native place, there was wedding, and for that, even I did not get earlier notice, earlier information, but suddenly I got invited in that wedding, because that was relatively far relative, like it was my cousin's sister. So so it and we were like studying in school, and after like in Facebook we met with each other, and then 2 days on that day itself she asked me to come to her wedding. So without telling anyone, I went there with my family. So I think I missed you to inform you as well. So yeah, because of that only you got to know about my that
Yeah.
I was not here for a couple of days.
Yes,
Yes.
Shweta. But remember, now onwards, you won't go away anywhere without informing me.
Okay.
Very nice. You guys can conclude,
Yeah.
Dipali and Shweta.
Yeah, sure, Dipali. I will inform you. Thank you. I'll come with me in market. Then we'll go together with in puja.
Okay. And in market, you will make me eat sandwich. This is your punishment.
Yeah, of course.
You
It
can also say
waiting
you'll buy
for
me a
you.
sandwich,
Hi.
or you will
You
get me a
will buy.
sandwich.
Mm, Yes, ma'am. Please repeat.
You can say you will buy me a sandwich, or you can say you will get me a sandwich.
You will get me a sandwich from your side. So this is your punishment. Okay,
Yeah,
Shweta.
yeah, sure. No issues. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Thank you, ma'am.
Very nice, very nice. Shweta and Dipali, really well done. Okay, Dipali, keep practicing. You're doing really well. And Shweta, I'm so glad that you participated today. So try and speak in as many classes as you can. Okay, Shweta?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Shweta.
Thank you, ma'am.
So
Thank
next
you.
we have, thank you, Dipali. Chaliye, we have Karthik and Anamika. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are talking to your cousin in your sister's. Okay. So this is your topic. You are talking to your cousin in your sister's wedding.
Whose sister's wedding?
You can choose that. Whomever
Okay.
you guys want. Okay. So let's start.
Amika, you start.
Okay. In my sister's marriage, you are coming means from Broom family.
What
Oh,
family?
you are cousins, Anamika and
Okay, we are cousins.
yes, you guys are cousins.
Okay, we are cousins. Okay. Hi, Karthik. How are you?
Hi, Anamika. Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. And after long time, I came here, so I met you in this marriage. And what are you doing nowadays?
I'm planning to set up my own business. The last time I met you is in your wedding. So how is
Yeah,
your
right.
marriage life going on?
Yeah, my marriage life is good going on, and everything is well. And
Oh,
where are you nowadays?
so I am in my
Okay, you
city
are
only. I'm living in my city.
okay. Okay. Means you are with uncle and aunt.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. And how they are? Means today I came here and I didn't meet with them till now. Where are
the
they?
thing is, the thing is they didn't come here. Yeah, as the corona cases are going on, I told them
Okay.
to be indoors. Yeah.
Okay. I thought I would meet everyone. Means uncle and aunt and your sister. She also didn't come. Sorry,
No,
your
no.
sister.
Actually, she is busy. No, actually, she is busy with her own life. Nowadays, actually, she joined in
Yeah.
some job, so she is busy with her job and everything.
Wow, great. Yeah, I'm also very busy. That's why I means never catched up with you all.
Okay, that's cool.
And
And are you doing any like? Are you working anywhere?
no, I used to do, but nowadays I don't do because I don't get time. But from to school, as you know, I used to teach. But from to school, I got opportunity to join. But I will join after 6-7 months. I told them I can join after 6-7 months.
Oh, that's cool. So I think you are a
Yeah.
movie lover, no? Have you seen any movies recently?
No, I don't see.
Oh, you can
Recently, I
means
don't see.
you didn't watch any movie recently? But before
No.
marriage, you used to watch
Actually,
so many movies every week.
no, I just used to watch you with you all just because you all means my best. You are my best cousin, and that's why I used to watch with you. But now, actually, I'm not movie lover. That time I enjoyed with all my cousins' company. That's why I used to. But
Oh,
now I don't. Actually, I means I love to watch movies, but I am not means keen on. I'm not
that's
enthusiastic about movies.
that's cool. So you're always busy with your household chores. So what do you do in your free time?
Yeah. I in free
What
time
do
I
you do
just
in your free
enjoyed
time?
with my means sons. Nothing is special. Nothing is special. Just I teach my son, and in evening every day I go with my family to walk, and my sons they play outside, and I enjoyed a lot daily. And on the
Oh,
weekend I go means somewhere for on weekend only.
is
Okay,
he
very
naughty?
nice. Anamika and Karthik, you can conclude. Yes.
Okay, Anamika, let's meet
Okay.
some other time.
Okay,
Okay, then
when will
bye.
you meet now? When you will come again?
Actually, next month I am coming to your city. That time we can meet.
Yeah, nice. I wanted to say you should come in my city.
Okay, then. Bye, Anamika.
And you know already Nashik is very good for any season. So you can come in rainy season. You can visit
Definitely,
here.
I'll meet you once I reach there. Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
very nice.
Yeah. Okay, bye bye.
Very nice. Karthik, really well done, obviously. And Anamika, you have to practice a little bit more. थोड़ा और practice कीजिए
Yes,
ताकि
ma'am.
sentence structure थोड़ा better हो, right? आप थोड़ा practice
Okay,
कीजिए,
ma'am.
just practice speaking with
Okay,
yourself,
ma'am.
maybe mirror के सामने. That will only help. Okay.
Okay,
चलिए,
ma'am.
very nice. Thank you so
Okay,
much,
thank you,
Karthik
ma'am.
and
Thank you, ma'am.
Anamika. Thank you. चलिए, we have Ananya and Z. Are you guys
Actually,
there? Yes.
we should also thank you for giving us different topics for different pairs. Yeah.
I am really thinking what to give you. Okay, chaliye. So yes, Ananya and Z, are you guys there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ananya. Okay, Ananya is very young and Z is a little older. So you are talking to
Teacher and
your,
student.
yes, I was just going to write that. Teacher. Okay, so Z, this is for, sorry, Anamika, this Ananya,
Excuse
this
me,
is for
ma'am.
you.
Hello,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Excuse me,
Abhay.
ma'am.
Yes, Abhay.
Ma'am, you write 3 and 4 topic one time, ma'am. And I get choice talking, choose that topic, ma'am.
Choose the topic. Okay, I'll give some topics. Okay, Abhay.
Write 3 and 5. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll give your topic a little beforehand. Let's start with Z and Ananya. So Ananya, you are, because you're very young, so Z will be your teacher and you are her student. Okay, so maybe you're talking about some problem or something, doubts you have about exam or something, and maybe you're scared about your exam, you want to talk to her about it. So we will start. Okay, Chili. Z, did you understand the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you guys can start, Ananya and Z.
Okay. Hi, Ananya.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine, Ananya. How are you, Ananya?
Ma'am, I'm fine. Ma'am, I'm very scared for exam. I didn't know how to do.
Why, Ananya? You are very intelligent. I remember that you are very dedicated for your studies. So why are you scared?
Ma'am, but I have very much doubt, and I didn't understand what you are teaching me. I'm very scared about exams.
In what topic or any subject, Ananya, you have faced any issue?
Sorry?
In a particular subject or any particular topic, because of you are scared?
Ma'am, I'm scared of Hindi.
Oh. So why are you not reading daily Hindi? Then you must be read a page Hindi and I think
Ma'am,
you have something else problem, Ananya. I know you are very intelligent. So if you have never mind, then you share your problem. Why are you so scared? Because I know you have a very good English.
Ma'am, but I didn't know how to teach Hindi. Can you teach me tomorrow? Can you give me a extra class?
Yes, of course, Ananya. If you have any problem, then please share with me.
Okay, ma'am. So I will tell to my parents that I am taking extra class.
Where you live, Ananya?
Ma'am, I live in Jadoda Matra.
Okay, because I live in a quite far from your house, so you are comfortable to reach at my home.
Ma'am,
How you
I couldn't
travel?
listen.
Ananya, how you reach at my home? With your parents or alone?
Ma'am, I will reach alone.
Okay, by your public transport or your personal? Ananya?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened, Ananya? I am asking you, you are coming at my home by your personal vehicle or your public vehicle?
Ma'am, for my personal reason, because I don't know how to read Hindi, and I don't know कि ई की मात्रा कहाँ लगती है.
Okay.
I couldn't like I am not
So you
in.
have any problem in dictation?
Yes,
And
ma'am,
Varnamala
in
also.
problem.
What, Ananya?
Ma'am, in problem.
Okay. Never mind, Ananya. You come at my home and I will teach you definitely because I remember you are very delicate and intelligent person. So I definitely teach you.
Very nice. Ananya and Z, you can conclude.
Yes. Okay, Ananya. See you later at my home tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay. So Z, very well spoken. Okay, you're doing really well. So just keep practicing and do what you're doing. You're doing really fine. Thank you so much. And Ananya, you spoke really well, really well. Okay, बहुत अच्छे से आपने बोला है. Keep practicing. Okay, Ananya.
Ma'am,
Thank
I
you,
think
ma'am.
Ananya,
Thank you. Yes.
sometimes I feel Ananya couldn't understand my questions.
Because I think there is network issue from Ananya's side, you know, like your voice was echoing again and again. Even I couldn't understand certain things because of that echo. So because of that, maybe she was not able to understand.
I have a network issue.
You don't have a network issue. I think it's from Ananya's side.
No, ma'am. G's side.
Z's
Network
side.
issue. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't understand certain words, so even I was thinking. Okay, but very well spoken. See, you are doing really well. You are doing really well. So keep practicing. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Chaliye. So after you are talking to your teacher, let's keep this and let's give another topic to Urvi and Shailendra. Yes, guys, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
Shailendra,
ma'am.
are you there? Chaliye,
Yeah.
Urvi is again much younger to Shailendra. Would you guys like to take up this topic? I think this will be perfect for you guys as well.
No, ma'am. Give another topic.
Another topic? Okay, then
Parent and child.
not parent
no,
and
ma'am.
child. You are talking to your little sister. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you're talking to your little sister. Maybe she has some doubts. She has some question about something, or she's scared. Maybe she has done something and she doesn't want to tell her parents, your parents, basically. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Urvi.
Hi, Shailendra. I want to ask you something. That do you saw my puppet?
What?
My toy.
Toy? No, I haven't seen your toy.
I
Which
think
type
that
of
it
toy are
was
you talking about? Which type of toy are you talking about?
I am talking about the puppet.
She's
No,
saying
but
puppet.
puppet. Okay. No, I haven't seen.
Yesterday it is with me, but today I can't find it.
Okay, you might have forgotten in your school. So,
Oh, I have checked it.
what?
I have checked it there, but it is not.
Okay, no problem.
And
You can.
my mother is asking about it.
Okay. So no problem. It is just a small puppet. Okay. Then request mother to buy you a new puppet.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. And Urvi, I need a glass of water. Can you bring me?
Yes, I will.
Okay. And after that, I have some work. Are you free?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Actually, my room is in a little bit mess. So I need your help to get it in order. So will you help me?
We can.
Okay.
Yes, we will definitely do it.
Okay.
But
So
you must have to come. You must have to clean the room with me. Because
okay, but
sometimes what do you
I
do?
can't. Yeah, I understand, Urvi. I can't because I have an injury in my leg.
Okay. Then I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Urvi.
Okay.
And I'm little bit hungry. So can you cook me Maggie?
Cook for me. Cook me मतलब मुझे पका दो.
So can you cook me? Can you cook a Maggie for me?
I can't cook Maggie.
Okay, I will
I will
give
ask
you
mother
instruction.
for it.
Okay. Then ask mother. I am waiting for the Maggie.
Okay, I will definitely ask. Shailendra, I want some suggestions from you. That now, there are vacations, and I'm just thinking of to go somewhere, to travel somewhere. So, can you suggest in our budget?
Urvi, even we went to some tourist place, I think last year. Okay. And I don't think we should visit every summer. Okay. You can go for your, I will ask mother to arrange extra classes for you. Okay. Because see, now you are in 8th class, and it is very, it is very difficult. It will be very difficult for you. So I think you should not consider vacation. Instead, you should focus on your studies in these 2 months.
Okay, I think that now this is the time when I should go vacations, because next year in the vacations, in the summer holidays, we have to join the classes for 10th, and this is the last chance for us to travel.
No, Urvi, it is not the last chance. Okay, first complete your schooling, then your college, then you are free to go anywhere. Okay, when you do your job, when you are free to go anywhere. So still you have 8 more years. Okay, you have to study hard and you have to get a good job. Then you can go anywhere. But before that, you have to do a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I will try my best for it.
Okay. So
Okay, very nice. You guys can conclude, Urvi and Shailendra.
Okay, Urvi. So see, I told you I was starving. So please make me a Maggie.
Yes, I will ask mother for making it, and I will also help you for cleaning your room.
Thank you, Urvi. You are very helpful, and you are my favorite sister.
Thank you. Okay.
Very nice, very nice. Very well spoken, Urvi and Shailendra. I would just like to say Urvi is the sweetest little sister, and Shailendra is the worst brother there is.
Yeah.
Ma'am, Shailendra haven't left Urvi also. If he would have little sister, he would make her work all the time.
Seriously, if my brother ever asked me for a glass of water,
my real brother. If Shailendra is my real brother, I will. And if he is in front of me, I will definitely beat him.
Definitely, Urvi, like when my brother used to ask for a glass of water, he never would ask me. If he ever asked me, he would only get like the glass thrown at his face. So this is not how brother and sisters work, right? But really well done. Very well spoken, both of you guys. Nice conversation.
Sisters don't cooperate.
Yes, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Abhay,
Hello,
bataiye. Yes, Abhay.
Ma'am, first topic is good for conversation, ma'am.
First topic
you have met
old friend, right?
Childhood friend. Yes, ma'am.
Definitely, you can speak on that. You can definitely speak on that. Okay, no problem. Okay, Arun also wants to speak on that. Okay, very nice. Arun and Abhay can speak on that. Okay. Chaliye, then Abhay and Arun will be speaking on you have met your childhood friend. They are only next. So. Very nice. You guys can start then. Abhay and Arun. Thank you so much, Shailendra.
Me and Arun, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, you and Arun.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay,
can I start, sir?
Yes, definitely. You guys can
Hello,
start.
Abhay sir. Abhay sir, can I start?
Your sound
Hello, sir. Abhay sir.
not,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, shall we start?
Abhay, sorry, not Abhay. Arun, you can speak a little lower. Okay? And
Yeah, okay.
Sound is not clearly coming.
Right. थोड़ा धीरे बोलिए, अच्छे से सुनाई पड़ेगा.
हाँ,
Okay,
slowly, yes.
is it okay? Is it okay now, sir?
Now it's fine. Yes, you guys
Is it
can
okay,
start.
sir?
Yes, now it's
Hello,
fine.
hello, Abhay sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, please?
Abhay, can you hear Arun?
Hello, sir. Yeah, sir. Where have you been? Where have you been for long time? I was waiting for your call. Where have you been for long time?
ऐसा नहीं समझ आ रहा है.
Yes, Abhay, आपको सुनाई नहीं पड़ रहा है?
What is happening out there, sir? Can't you hear me?
Clear, ma'am. I don't understand, ma'am.
You are not able to understand? Okay, Arun, just wait a bit. Let me pair Abhay up with someone else, then I'll come back to you. Yes, Seema, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Seema, you can start with Abhay
Am I
with
audible,
this topic. Yes, you're audible.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Abhay and Seema, you guys can start. Arun, I'll give you a chance after Seema.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Chaliye, Abhay, are you there?
Hello. Hi, Abhay.
Hello, Abhay, are you there?
I think
Yes,
something is
Abhay,
here.
can you hear me?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yes,
Hi,
yes.
yes, Seema. How are you, Seema?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
But a long time
Yeah,
no
nice to
see.
see you after a long time.
After a long time, I saw you.
Yeah. I also glad to see you after a long time.
Oh, okay. I am
How's
also
your
very
life?
glad to meet you.
Yeah, same here, Abhay. Same here. How's your life going on?
My life is good. Actually, I am doing job, and right now I am staying in Orissa, away from the home, and then I was studying in school. Then you and me always meet in the school and very good friend. But after board, your way and my way is changed. And after long time, I see you. So what do you do?
Actually, now I'm a housewife. Yeah. I really miss all the friends and you also. Yeah, after college, I didn't meet to anyone, uh, and also you, and I had not any contact, so that's why I didn't touch to with anyone.
Yes, I also missed a lot of friends.
Yeah. Do you remember that all's fun, how much we used to together in college time, school time?
You meet me. Uh, yes. So,
Yeah. And how
and
is your
right,
family?
right
Are you
present.
married?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. How is your family? Are you married or not?
Yeah, I am married and I have three kids and I married in actually I married in 2004.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
and
Yeah.
yes,
And
and
where do you work nowadays?
now I am working in Orissa, Balasore, Orissa,
Yeah.
and actually I married my home district near my 20 kilometer away from my home. So,
Oh.
but these days my family settle in Patna and I away from the home for
Oh.
a job.
So yeah, do you go on a weekend to meet them?
No, actually long distance. So I always
Yeah.
go home after 3 and 4 months.
Oh, right. Yeah, because every weekend it is not possible because this
Hmm.
is a far distance. So that's why I think.
Okay. And how many kids have you?
Yeah, I have two kids and my family is also good. I'm so satisfied in my life. I got a good person in my life, good partner.
Means one daughter and one
No, both are a son.
both son. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what do your husband?
Yeah,
What
actually,
you do?
I have a restaurant, so it is a businessman's and a farm.
And at present, where do you living?
I live in Maharashtra. Do you know, actually, when we used to live together, so that time we did much fun together. But when we, after our college, we went in our way. So yeah, I'm so happy today we meet again. And do you like to have a cup of tea with me?
Yes. Hello.
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Please repeat.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you prefer have a cup of tea with me?
Would you
Yes.
like to have a cup of tea with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like a cup of tea with me?
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. But yeah, because of that, we will get much time to share and discuss about your lives.
Yes, yes. And
Yeah.
did you completed graduation?
Yeah, I completed graduations, and after that DTED diploma, I completed my graduations, and still now I am studying and I applying for some competitive exams. I'm practicing daily, and
Okay, okay.
nowadays, yeah, recently I joined this speaking English classes. So yeah, my study is going well. Yeah.
I also did my postgraduate diploma in industrial safety management from Patna
Yeah.
University, and then after I go away from home and doing the job in Gujarat after
Oh, and
my completion of the postgraduate diploma.
oh, nice. And which field did you get job?
Actually, at present, I am working as in a construction field as a
Oh,
manager safety.
oh, nice. I know. You are interested in
Actually,
this.
I work in India and
Yes, go
actually
ahead.
I work in India and abroad also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Abhay and Seema, you can
Means
conclude.
in
Yes.
my 1 minute, in my field, I have 20 years of experience in my
Oh,
field. So I work in a various project and various location in India and abroad also. So no problem. My life is smoothly going on. Everything is okay. My child is also studying properly. So my family is also settled good. So no any problem.
yeah, really. I'm so glad, Abhay, to meet you and to listen to you. And really, now you got my contact number. So whenever you get times, please catch up me and discuss about because when you speak with your some childhood friends. So yeah, it brings so many memories. All right.
Okay,
Hello.
okay, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I will send my WhatsApp number, so you contact. If
Yeah, sure.
you
Sure, Abhay.
remember
Yeah.
me, then you contact with me.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
And
Now
nice
I
to
got
meet
your.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Very
Okay, bye
nice.
bye,
Very
I
Abhay.
nice.
am very glad to meet you.
Yeah, I'm also
Thank you.
glad. Same here. Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay,
Very nice.
bye, Abhay.
Thank
Abhay
Yeah.
and Seema, really well done. Very
Good.
nicely spoken.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Seema and Abhay, thank you so much. Chaliye,
Okay, ma'am.
after that, we have Arun and Neha. Yes, Arun, are you there? And Neha?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, Neha, can you hear Arun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you guys can start. Would you like to change
Yeah.
the topic?
No,
This
if
topic is
was,
fine, right? Neha, is
he
this
was,
topic fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start then.
yeah, okay. Mrs. Neha.
Hi. Hi, Arun.
How
How
are
are
you?
Yeah,
How
I'm
are
fine.
you?
Thank you. What about you?
I'm fine. Where have you been for a long time?
Yeah, it's after long time we both are met here.
Yeah,
Where are you living?
yeah. Now I'm living in Kerala.
I'm
Okay,
living in
where are you? Where are
Yeah,
you
I'm
from?
living in Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
What did you do now?
Yeah, actually now I'm working in a school as a teacher in Gujarat.
Okay, okay. Your
Yeah,
family is staying in?
I have been there for last 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah, actually I'm married. I have a child, 2-year-old child. And where are you working, Neha, now?
I'm a homemaker now. I didn't do any job. I have twin babies, so almost I'm busy with my kids. And what is your child name?
My child name is Dhyan.
She's a girl or boy?
No, she's a boy.
She's
Sorry,
girl
he's
or
a boy. He's a boy. His
Okay.
name is Dhyan.
Dhyan. Okay, nice name.
Okay, now you are not working anywhere.
What?
Now
Can you
you
repeat
are
your?
now you are not working anywhere.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
a homemaker now.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
are you married?
Yes, I am married. I have two twin babies, Anaya and Anvi.
Okay. Okay, what is your husband doing?
My husband is software engineer.
Software. You are from Hyderabad.
Yeah, I'm from Hyderabad. Are you
I
living in
know.
Kerala?
What, ma'am?
Are you living in Kerala now?
Now I'm here for vacation.
Okay, okay.
No, my school has a vacation for 1 month vacation. So I will go back within 1 week.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I have heard a lot about Hyderabad. It is famous for Ramoji Rao Film City also. Hello, ma'am.
Hello,
Yeah,
can
actually, I know it is famous for Ramoji Rao Film City.
Yeah, it's famous for also biryani also. Here biryani is
Yeah,
too good.
Hyderabadi biryani. I have eaten once Hyderabadi biryani. Very famous. I know
Yeah.
Hyderabadi biryani. Okay, but how about your life is going?
Yeah, my life is going on same routine life.
Is it going well?
Routine life. I spent a lot for my kids, and time is passed just like that. What about you?
Yeah,
Where did you work?
actually. Tell me.
Where did you working now?
I told you that I am working in Gujarat as a school teacher in Surat city.
Which subject do you teach?
Yeah, I am taking English and SS subject for the children.
Okay. Which standards do you teach?
Yeah, I am taking class for third standard students.
Okay. What else? After long time we met, and I remembering all our school days. It's very nice school days, and that olden days are very golden days. Oh,
Correct. That's fine. Do you remember where we have met for last time?
I don't remember. Can you remind me once?
Oh, sorry. I'm also not remembering. I thought you remember. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, tell
Okay.
me.
So, are you still studying anything or just? Are you still studying anything or just
Yeah, I'm doing
going
now.
only
I'm
as a
now doing
homemaker?
MSc Maths, distance education. It is a
Ah,
first year.
very good, very good.
Yeah.
Where in what? BSc Maths.
MSc Maths. I did my
Ah,
BTech.
MSc Maths. Very good. That's fine. Oh, you have finished your BTech and you are doing the post graduation of BSc Maths.
MSc Maths.
MSc Maths.
Yeah. Actually,
Why you didn't take the MTech?
yeah,
Why
actually,
you didn't go for the MTech, ma'am?
actually, I have two children right now, so it's very difficult to go for software job. So I have took this teacher and lecturer is fine for me. So that's why I chosen this MSc Maths.
Oh, that's why you have chosen MSc Maths. You have to manage your children and also you have to go with your study.
Yes, yes.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's
very
fine.
nice. Arun and
And
Neha, you can conclude, guys.
okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Why don't you come to Hyderabad once again?
Me,
Yeah.
I will definitely come when I get time. You know, I have already told you that now I am in Gujarat. I am busy with my work. Whenever I get time, I was waiting for your call. If you were called me 2 days back, I would definitely come there.
Okay.
I was waiting for your call. Definitely, ma'am. If you would have called me or 3 days back, now you know that now I'm a vacation. My vacation period will over within one week. If you would have called me 2 3 days back, I would definitely come there. Okay, you no worry. I will definitely come at the next for the next vacation. Okay.
Okay. Always welcome to my house.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, also ask my inquiry to your whole family, your husband. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
ask my
Okay.
inquiry to your husband. Live well. Okay, all the best. All the best.
Thank you. Thank
Call
you.
Very
offer.
nice.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
Very
thank you,
nice.
ma'am.
Arun and Neha, very well done. Okay,
Thank
both
you,
of
ma'am.
you guys, very well done.
Ma'am, is
Okay.
there any sentence mistakes? No.
Don't think about mistakes, Arun. You spoke really well, nicely, confidently spoken. Okay, so don't think
Okay.
about any mistakes and all. Just keep
And
practicing.
how
Just
about my
practice.
accent, ma'am? Is it
You're doing
okay?
well. Yes, you're doing
Okay.
well, Arun. You're doing well.
Thank
Just practice
thank you,
for
ma'am.
now. Practice for
Okay.
now. I'll give you some tips. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
All
much.
right. Thank you so much, Arun and Neha. Okay,
Thank you,
Sagupta,
ma'am.
Kuldeep, Amit, and Tarla. Guys, you will have to wait for the next class tomorrow, 6 p.m. because we are way over time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. again for a speaking class, and you guys can speak then. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
And tomorrow morning, we will have our grammar class. Okay. So see you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Take care,
ma'am.
everyone.
Tomorrow
Thank you
morning
so
at
much.
what time, ma'am?
Hello everyone, welcome to today's live class. Apologies for the delay. My name is Eden, so I give the live classes every Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. India Standard Time. A lot of people in the Zoom room. So welcome. Okay, I'm back. Not sure what happened. It cut out. Apologies. Welcome everyone. So I think I'm the host again. Maybe someone got the power to be the host, but welcome, lots of you in the Zoom room. Sorry if anyone was waiting. Just going to make sure that it's still live on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube,
Excuse me, ma'am.
let me know. Hello, is that Ananya?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome back, Ananya. How are you?
Ma'am, I'm fine. But ma'am, I'm become a host.
Ah, are you the host? Okay, let's see. You can make me the host. If you click on Hello Learner, if you go on participants, the people in the Zoom room, and you can hopefully make me co-host. Otherwise, it's okay because I'm still co-host. So you don't have to worry, Nanya, but you have the power. So enjoy it. So welcome, everyone. Welcome back, Ingrid, Mira, Shalendra. We have some new people as well. Welcome to today's class. So I hope you all had a good last few days. Hi, Maha in the chat. Welcome, Nitish. You can join us in the Zoom room. Tala, welcome. How are you? You have your hand raised. Do you have something you want to say?
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm joining your class first time.
Ah, welcome.
Nice to see you.
Is it your first live class or have you joined the live classes before?
No, your class.
Ah, okay, great. Where are you joining from, Tala?
15 days ago.
Ah, okay, you joined the program. Very exciting, so very new. And where do you live? What country do you live in?
I live at Maharashtra.
In where?
Maharashtra.
Ah, I see. Okay, you're in India. Very interesting. And what is, pardon?
You are from?
I'm from England. I'm currently in South Africa.
Okay.
In Cape Town. Nice to meet you too, Tala. Welcome. If you have any questions, let me know. What is the weather like for you now? Is it very hot?
Very hot,
cold?
very hot.
It's very hot. Ah, okay. Do you know the degrees?
Huh?
Temperature. Do you know the temperature in degrees?
Maybe 38, 39.
Wow, very hot.
But ma'am, it is 19 degrees here at my place.
Hi, Anya. Is it also hot for you?
No, ma'am, it's 19 degrees.
Oh, 19 degrees. Wow.
Very
I think it's
good.
also 19.
It
Big
just
difference.
rained, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it just rained now.
Ah, okay. So was it hotter before in the day?
Not actually. So these days it's going like normal cool. I'm not feeling the hot summer.
That's good. So you don't have a heat wave at the moment. That's very good.
Yes.
Somebody joined. For me, it's a little sunny, a little chilly. In Cape Town, in South Africa, it's winter for us.
It's down.
Or almost winter, end of autumn. Yeah. So, but it's not very cold. We have days which feel like summer. On Tuesday, it was so hot. There were people in bikinis on the beach and it felt like summer. So it's not always very cold. It's very interesting to hear that it's almost 39 degrees where you are. Very, very hot. I don't think I could do that.
Daily or twice a week?
Say it again, Tala.
You are coming daily or twice a week?
I haven't been to India yet. I would like to go at some point. But I
No,
don't have any.
Your class is daily based or?
My class is Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time.
Okay.
Not
Hello,
daily.
ma'am. My name is. It's my first class.
Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So if you have any questions, let me know. I want everyone to ask any questions that they have. Maybe there's a question that you have from another webinar that you didn't get the chance to ask. Please ask. You can just raise your hand. And
what
again, we're going to
type
have
of class.
How are you?
Say it again, Tala. Hold on, Aaron. I'll come back to you. What was your question, Tala?
What type of your class is going on?
So we do different classes every week. I don't know about the other webinars, but today we're going to do a bit of a discussion webinar, a bit of information, a bit of learning, and a little bit of talking about different subjects. It's going to be tomorrow, World Bee Day. So I like celebrating the different things that are happening around the world, or if there's a particular holiday, or if there's an international day. I think it's interesting to learn about it. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So Maha also asked, what is the topic? We're going to talk about International Bee Day. And if we have time, also talk about the discussion we talked about last time about how languages affect or change your thinking. Aaron, did you have a question?
Yeah, ma'am, how are you? Good
Back to
evening.
Shalendra. I'm good, Aaron.
Yeah, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, okay. Ma'am, are you a student? Are you a student?
Am I a student? No,
Yeah.
I'm a teacher.
Right. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So if you have any questions, you can ask me, Aaron. Shalendra, how are you, Shalendra? Welcome. I got your email. I will reply to you.
Okay. Yeah, ma'am. But
So
ma'am,
don't
I
worry.
haven't still, ma'am. I haven't received any reply from Hello English.
Okay. Yes, they're a bit slow at the moment. So I don't know. Maybe in 2 weeks' time you'll receive a reply.
Okay.
You just have to, yeah.
Was my email correct? Grammatically?
Grammatically correct. Yeah, they didn't cut my class. I said to them I couldn't take too many classes because I have so many other classes. But I'll reply in the email and I'll explain it to you. So today we're going to talk about International Bee Day. Did anyone know that it's World Bee Day tomorrow? Has anyone heard of this? It's a pretty new day, pretty new celebration. It's not been around for a long time.
Yeah, ma'am. I know about this day, but I don't know in detail.
Okay.
One fact that I know about bee is that they have more population than even humans.
Very interesting. Yeah, I think that's important that there are so many.
Yeah.
Do you celebrate it?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, in India, we don't celebrate bee days.
Okay, but bees are important for farming all around the world.
Yes, ma'am. They are very important. They are important for our food chain also because they produce honey, and we need required nutrition from honey.
Yeah, exactly. So very important. I think it's not celebrated a lot because it's such a new festival, such a new day. I don't think it's only been around for a short while. So that's probably one of the reasons.
Okay.
And yes, it's not been advertised as much. It's not sort of a commercial holiday. So I think it will take time for people to start celebrating and doing things a bit like World Tree Day. So we're going to learn a lot. I also learned a lot about Bee Day. So this is about why it was started and who started it. Quite an interesting story. Would anyone like to read? Just a short amount. It's a bit small. I should have made it a bit bigger.
World Bee Day. World
Yes,
Bee Day.
Yeah.
World Bee Day. World Bee Day.
Do you want to read, Ananya? Would you like to read? Would anyone like to read this? Why is World Bee Day celebrated on this day? This is about how it started.
If you don't mind, can I?
Little Zoom.
Yes, who was that? Whose voice did I just hear? Who said, can I?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Dinesh, ma'am.
Welcome back, Dinesh. Yes, please read, Dinesh.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry, it's
World
a bit
Bee
small.
Day. Okay, ma'am. Why is World Bee Day celebrated on this day? World Bee Day is celebrated on 20 May. This day was chosen because it's the birthday of beekeeping pioneer Anton James Jensa, who was born in 1734. Beekeeping is a big business in Slovenia, so much so that the unofficial motto of the country is land of the god beekeepers. It's also said that the country takes its work ethic from the honeybee. May is a great month for the celebration as it's an important time in the yearly calendars.
Excellent. Thank you, Dinesh.
Yes, welcome.
So yes, it's one person who thought it was important that there was an International Bee Day and he started it. So it shows the power of one person to make things happen. Hopefully this day will become more important. I think it was Einstein who said, if the bees die out, we all die out because of how important they are. So there are some words that maybe are a little bit unfamiliar to many of you. Pioneer. Does anyone know what a pioneer is? Somebody who pioneers in something.
Maybe motor.
Person.
Not a motor. It can be somebody in any
Pioneer
field.
means-
Yes, Shalendra?
Who starts something new.
Yeah, exactly. Who leads the way in some way, who does something new, who does something important, who does something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit similar to the word an innovator, that they're doing something really, really new. So he was a pioneer of beekeeping, which meant he was one of the first people to beekeep in a certain way, one of the first beekeepers to collect certain knowledge about beekeeping. Beekeeping is basically keeping bees, looking after them, collecting their honey, things like that. So that is a profession, something people have been doing for thousands of years. Okay, so bees are really important. This is why he thought it was important to have this day. Would someone like to read? When did it start?
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Abe. Welcome. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I am good, ma'am. How about you?
I'm good. I think you'll like the topic for today, Abe. It's relevant to your garden, all about bees. And we're going to have a bit of a quiz. Think about idioms. There are lots of idioms to do with bees as well.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
I think you might know a lot. Would someone like to read this?
Yes, ma'am, I can, ma'am.
Dinesh, you've already read. So Tala,
can
would
I-
you like
Okay,
to
ma'am.
read?
Okay, ma'am.
Tala, would you like to read? Your hand's raised. Okay,
Can I-
Shalendra, would you like to read? Yeah.
Yeah. So when was World Bee Day created? World Bee Day officially became a recognized day in 2014. It was the brainchild of a Slovenian beekeeper called Božen Nok. Nok was driving to work one day when the thought struck him that there was not a day for bees. He found this strange because of their importance for world food supplies.
Yeah. Says a little bit more about him. It is very unusual because we celebrate trees. We know how important trees are, but bees are also just as important. Somebody also mentioned the definition of a pioneer, someone who leaves a legacy. Yeah, a legacy that changes the world in some way, can be, and who we say has priorities in the world. Priorities means that you have things that are important to you. Everyone has priorities, but everyone's priorities are different. But you can say they leave a legacy. They leave a legacy of knowledge or a legacy of doing something in a new, important way. Hi, Simran, welcome. Mahat said Slovenia's proposal to declare December 20th, 2017 as World Bee Day has been approved by UN member states. Thank you for that information, Mahat. Very interesting. Yeah, so Slovenia, country in Europe, bees are very important to them. Lots of countries have bees as symbols or bees in mythology, bees in stories. Does anybody know any stories of places where bees are symbols? This is one for Manchester, where I come from. I saw bees everywhere, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But does anyone know any others? Lots of stories with bees. Ananya, do you know any myths or any places which use bees to represent something? Your hands up. Okay, well, this is Manchester, a city in England. So I lived there most of my life. And the bee is really, really important. It's called the worker bee. So you have different kinds of bees. The bees who are doing all the work are the ones that represent Manchester, the city. So it's really cool. You can walk around and see bees on as pictures in the city. They're on the bins, the dustbins, they're everywhere. And this is why. Would somebody like to read it? Who hasn't read? Yes, Ananya, can you read?
Ma'am, before she reads, ma'am, Manchester is also known for his cotton or garment industry.
Yeah, exactly. So Manchester is one of the rainiest places in England, which is why it was suitable for cotton, because they needed the water to process the cotton. At the time, they only had water power, so they needed water to power the factories. So that's why Manchester became one of the most important cities during the Industrial Revolution. That was a time when factories were built, when things were produced at really high rates like they hadn't been before. So Manchester became a place of wealth in the 19th century. And it was also a place where there was innovation and pioneers. So the bees represented Manchester because a lot was happening. So we often talk about busy bees. I'm as busy as a bee. We think about bees are busy, they're doing lots. Maha says, please Zoom, we can't see you. You can't see me? That's unusual. Is anyone else in the chat having trouble seeing me?
No, ma'am.
No, you can see? Okay.
No. Yeah.
So let me know in the chat, or Maha, maybe you can rejoin and you'll be able to see. So Ananya, can you read about the worker bee, the Manchester worker bee?
Yes, ma'am. The Manchester worker bee is one of the best known symbols of Manchester and has been an emblem for the city for over 150 years. The bee denotes Mancunian.
Mancunian. It's another way of saying Manchester. Mancunian. People from Manchester.
Hard work, ethic, and the city being a hive of activity. It has also come to represent the sense of unity in our great city.
So this is from the Manchester Council. So they talk about a hive of activity. It's a metaphor that's often used. If something's a hive, busy, lots of things happening. So the bee is also on the Manchester coat of arms. You can see sort of bees often, or you can see them in pictures and bins. It's really, really common. Flowers are important. And if you go into the city council, they have a big, beautiful old building, sort of in a medieval style. There are bees everywhere, all over the wall. So I wonder if anyone else has a city or mythology from your culture that has bees in them. Lots of animals are used in culture, in different cultures, sort of fake animals, but bees are often ones that represent sort of hard work. Does anyone know any?
Ma'am, but where is the bee in this symbol?
Well, it's to do with the flowers. It's not right here. And this is sort of the coat of arms. You can't see it in this version of it because this is the big pictures. But if you go to the actual buildings where you'll see the bees in the coat of arms.
Hey, ma'am, what is this coat of arms?
This is for Manchester.
No, but what is this coat of arms? I don't understand the term coat of arms.
A coat of arms is a representation of a place, or it's like you have symbols for football clubs. They have a sort of coat of arms. It means the symbol of the place represents different things.
Okay.
So you have sort of different things. But bees are often a very common symbol in different countries. In Egypt, ancient Egypt, you have bees. Rajveer says, I love Manchester weather. Pleasure to be there once upon a time. Lovely place to live. Wow. I've never heard anyone say they like the weather. I've heard they say they like other things about it, but the weather is not one. So that's quite interesting. It's known for being very rainy, the rainiest place in Britain. So you can guarantee that on most days it will be rainy. Very interesting. So I don't think anyone has any stories about bees. So it's really interesting to look it up. They represent a lot in culture, but if you can think of any, I know that in Chinese culture, bees can be important, different mythologies about bees in, yeah?
Ma'am, only thing that I can remember with the bees is that, ma'am, once they caught me, they bite me, and my face was so swollen. My face was inflated.
Yeah. So maybe you're a bit allergic as well. So it makes it a little bit worse, but very painful to be stung by bees.
Yeah.
In South Africa, there's also a group of people, the people who are originally from South Africa, and there's also up in Namibia. In South Africa, we have the Khoisan. There are some of the oldest, the people, some of the genetics, I think, closest to our ancestors, because South Africa was one of the first places, I think, to have humans. They also have stories about bees. Bees are part of their creation story. Would anyone like to read this?
Can I read, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes,
Ma'am, can I read?
I heard Abe first. Abe, can you read? Ananya, you can read afterwards. Can you read, Abe?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. The sand people of the Kalahari Desert, which is in Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa, have a creation legend about bees. In the story, a praying mantis wanted to cross a river that was turbulent with heavy currents, so he could go home to his family. Taking pity on him, a generous bee offered to carry him across the river. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So that's the beginning of the story. It's a very long story, but it's part of a creation story. Lots of cultures tend to have animals in creation stories. So the bee is also one of those important things because they're important to all our cultures. So I want to do a quick quiz before we think about the idioms associated with bees or idioms that have bees in them. So try and have a think if you know any idioms in English that have bees in them. There are quite a few. But let's see how much you know about bees. So a bit of a quiz. Would anyone like to read the question? Ananya, you said, are there 2 people who are called Ananya in the Zoom room? Yes, there are. Would anyone like to read the quiz question?
Yeah, I can do it.
Yes, Ingrid, can you read it?
Bees are important because they pollinate flowers so that the plant makes fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, excellent, beautiful reading.
Yeah,
it's true, exactly. It's so important.
Ma'am, it's true.
It's true, excellent.
Yes, ma'am.
If bees don't pollinate, then we don't get fruit and vegetables. So pollinate is the scientific word for making sure that the pollen gets transferred into the right place for the process to produce fruit and vegetables. Maha says the main purpose of World Bee Day is to spread awareness about the significance of bees and other pollinators for our survival. Yeah, very true. We really need them. Okay, another question. What is the collective noun for bees? So collective noun, what do we call
Colony.
B, ma'am. Flock.
Female.
Okay, some
colony.
people think flock, some people think colony. Does anyone think a group of bees?
Ma'am, flock.
Okay, I heard flock, not
I
flock.
think
It's not flock. What do we think?
Group. Colony is the correct answer.
Colony.
We say a colony of bees. It's a colony. If you listen to beekeepers, they have different colonies. So the colony is sort of like the family of that group of bees. There's one queen, and then there are the worker bees, and that's one colony in one hive. So we say a colony of bees. And we have a special word for the thing that bees live in. I just said it. Do you know what is it called?
Ma'am, hive.
Yeah, excellent. It's a hive. Yeah, beehive. Excellent. HK got it, a colony. The what is in charge of the hive? Again, I said this. Who is the main kind of bee?
Queen.
That is
C.
the queen, yeah.
Ma'am, queen.
Excellent. Lots of people know this. Well done. And how does the queen spend her time? What does she do for most of the day?
Ma'am, making honey.
Laying eggs.
Laying eggs.
Yeah, so I had
Yes,
two
ma'am.
different answers.
Laying eggs, ma'am.
It would be cool if she told everyone how amazing she was. But yes, the worker bees are the ones that make the honey or collect what they need to make the honey. What do we think? Worker bees, are they all females, males? Males?
Ma'am, females.
females.
Neither.
Sorry.
Correct. Well done. I think it was Ananias. Yeah. So the,
Ma'am, can you please explain this?
say it again, Aaron.
Can you please explain this?
That why they're all female. I don't know the exact reason. I think there are.
Then what the male does, ma'am?
I think the males are the ones that produce more bees with the queen bee. I think she chooses the males. So it's not that there are no males in the colony, but they have different roles. So there are male bees who do different things, and the female bees usually collect. But I think it also depends on the different species of bee. Different species have slightly different social structures. So there are lots of different types of bees as well. Okay. So this also gives us, yes? Would someone like to read this question? It's quite a long question.
May I, ma'am?
Yes, Ananya, can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
So we've got two Ananya. So Ananya Roy, can you read next time? Ananya Kashyap, you can read? Because I think you're waiting. Can you read?
Okay, ma'am.
Ananya Kashyap, you can read?
Yes, ma'am. Worker bee have many important jobs around the hive. Which one of these are not a job the worker bees do?
Yeah, what do we think? What do they not do? So there are so many different jobs. Different bees get different jobs. Which one do the worker bees not do?
D.
You think B, Shailendra? They don't collect pollen.
D. Ma'am, D.
Ma'am, D. They make sure the drones are always happy. I think it.
Not right. The drones, we're not talking about drones like technology, drones.
Maybe
B?
A.
They don't keep the hive cool by flapping their wings. Well done. I think, was that Ingrid who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do all these other things. They do collect pollen, they do build the hive, they do keep the drones away, and they do protect the hive. They do, keep the drones happy.
Drones are insects, another kind of insects, or what are they?
The drones are a type of bee. No, sorry, not a type. They are like the worker bee, like the queen. You have the drones who I think look after the queen. So it's another role for the bees do. So we have drones that are the flying machines, but these are the roles that the bees have. So here you have another question about the drone. So these are bees. What do you think? Are they all females, males, or neither?
B, ma'am?
What's me?
Yeah, they're all males. So these are the ones that sort of look after the queen. They can be around. The drones are a little bit like the worker bee, the queen. It's a role that is in the colony. So the name is given to the bees that do a certain thing and that are male. So they have a certain job to do. It's not a species of bee, but it's the job that they're doing in the colony. Okay, what about this? Drones only have one job, to mate with the queen. True or false?
True.
True? Yeah. They're there for the queen, basically. Quite interesting. Why do bees make honey? Do we know?
Ma'am, see, honey is food for the bees for winter.
Yeah, it's food for the bees, of course. Royal jelly. So this is something that's used in beauty cosmetics. It used to be very popular in shower gels and moisturizer.
Ma'am, royal jelly larva.
The larvae of the baby bees, before they become adult bees, they're called larvae, sort of the little eggs of the bees. So you have the larvae, the drones, you keep the queen happy. And
queen.
The queen. Yeah, well done, Ananya. So the queen gets to eat special kind of food. She doesn't have to eat the honey that the other bees eat. She gets the royal jelly, the best kind. Well done. So that's why royal jelly is also very expensive, because bees don't make a lot of it. There's only enough for the queen. So it's usually a very expensive ingredient.
Where the bees get the royal jelly? Where from the bees get the royal jelly?
They make it. I'm pretty sure they make it.
Where they collect it from?
They make it. I don't know how they make it. I don't know what they use, but they make it.
Ma'am?
Oh, they make it for what, ma'am?
Lendrit?
Ma'am, how many
They
queens
make it for
are...
what purpose, ma'am?
I don't know. You can look it up. It is something that humans collect and use. You can eat it, but it's something that they make, probably collecting the pollen and other things that they make to make honey. It's just a different substance. Shalendra, what were you saying?
Ma'am, how many queens are there in one hive?
Usually there's one at each time. I think when a queen dies, then a new one is made.
Okay.
So when
that's why you're missing that.
Yeah. So the queen is sort of special.
How are they running like that? How they?
Pardon, Aaron? Say that again,
If a
Aaron.
queen die, how another queen will form? Who will select? That's
I
very
don't know the
interesting.
process, but it's usually one of the other bees. So I think
That's
there's
very
only
interesting.
certain bees that can change into the queen. It's also a bit similar with some types of monkeys. I don't know if it's gorillas, but when the alpha male, can't quite remember, but they transform, they also change. And I think it's a similar process. The actual body changes, the characteristics, they get bigger. So maybe somebody will know this. There's a kind of monkey that when they need to transform into the alpha male, their whole body changes. And I think it's similar for the process of the queen. They become bigger, they become different. If a colony doesn't have a queen, then they usually don't know who to follow. So beekeepers who want to take a colony and move them, they usually have to get another queen and put them in and transfer them to get the hive to move, to get the colony to move. Ananya?
Yes, ma'am. As you said that the alpha male of the monkeys is there, and the alpha male is much bigger in size.
I can't remember. It's not all kinds of monkey. It's one kind. I can't remember the name now. I don't know if it's gorillas.
I just remembered an incident. Like I I was watching the movie, the cartoon movie, The Jungle Book, and
Yeah.
but when the monkeys kidnap Mowgli and he went to like ancient place, he saw a big monkey that was the king of them.
Yeah. So usually the alpha male is bigger. Sometimes they actually have different features. I think the alpha male does, have they. I'm not sure if it's true for all groups of monkeys, but definitely there's one kind. Yeah, so that's probably an example of it as well. So it's really interesting. Animals can actually change depending on their position. So yeah, the queen bee is, the queen is the bigger bee. She tends to be bigger than the others. So it's really fascinating. But yeah, if anyone knows anything about this, let us know.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I saw bees in a movie, Jumanji. Yeah, ma'am. Have you seen that movie, Jumanji? First part.
The original or the new one?
No, ma'am. Original one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't quite remember, but it's a good
Yeah,
movie.
ma'am. It was. I think there was one scene in that scene. Bees were chasing the main character of the movie.
Okay. Yeah. So they can get really territorial. They can protect the hive. I think that's the worker bees doing their job. So let's look at the next quiz question. I want to show you some bee idioms as well. So how many eggs do you think a queen can lay? What kind of figure? Do you think it's in sort of the 20s? Is it in the hundreds? Is it...
Queen.
Yeah, how many eggs do you think the queen can lay? Is it in the hundreds? Is it in the thousands? Is it less than 100? What do we think?
2,500.
2,500? 2,500? Yeah, well done. So they're making a lot. That's why the queen can only have really one job. It takes a lot of time. What do you think the speed of a bee is? So this is in kilometers. Maybe for some of you use miles. Does anyone know? How fast can they go at their fastest?
Bee, ma'am?
Bee, 25 kilometers per hour?
Nah.
Ma'am, 50 kilometers.
Well done. Yeah. So really fast if they need to. When a bee stings, it dies. So it only stings as a last resort. A last resort is when you have no other option. You do something as a last resort. Is this true or false? What do we think? So they only sting you if they don't have any other choice and they're in extreme danger. Do you think this is
false?
You think it's false?
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. Whoopsie. It's true. They try not to sting you because they'll die, which is a bit of a waste. So
yes, ma'am. One time I remember I was studying with my father in my study room, and a bee was like flying here and there, and it got stuck in the like the fan, and it just stuck in the fan. And I am really afraid of bees and drones because I had incident like when I was really young. I went to my maternal grandparents' house and I was watching TV, and there was a bee, and I didn't was afraid then. It came to me like it was sitting near me. I just wanted to kill it, and I didn't know that it was a bee. Yes, ma'am. It stung me, and I was crying, and I didn't know it was a bee. I was saying that it was a bigger mosquito.
Shame. Yeah, well, probably thought it was going to die anyway, so that's probably why it stung you. I've also only ever been stung by a bee when I stood on it, so I'm sure it knew no other option. So they try not to sting you. That's why if they come near you, they won't if they don't feel in danger. I've had sort of bees on my face. Yeah?
Ma'am, what is the base form of sting?
Yeah, to sting.
Okay, got it.
So that's what we usually say with insects. We usually, if they have sort of a pointy sharp bit at the end, like a spike, then we say sting, not bite. So bees, wasps, mosquitoes sting you, Sometimes with mosquitoes, we say they bite you
Okay.
because they suck the blood.
Stung.
Yeah. Have you been stung? Did they sting you? Were you stung?
Okay.
Yeah. So
Ma'am,
stung.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what is meaning of resorts?
Well, a resort by itself means something different. A resort is a place like a hotel, but we say as a last resort, a last option. You also talk about resorted to something. So resort here is option. You might say to someone, why did you resort to that? Why did you do that? So it's quite a fancy word. We don't use it a lot. It's quite a formal word. We usually use resort with as a last resort, as a last option. Or you can say, I had to resort to that. I had to do that. But it's quite formal. Okay, what about this? How many times do you think a bee flaps its wings every second? Any guesses?
200.
200? It's 200. Well done.
Ma'am, whenever these kinds of slides are coming, it's the greatest number. We cannot.
Yeah, usually, exactly. Because the idea is it shows how amazing it is. If you put it as the lowest number, it's a bit more disappointing. But yeah, this is why bees are known as being busy, why we think of them as being hardworking. They move fast, they're flapping their wings, they're constantly making stuff.
Yes, ma'am, this is amazing. Like 200 times in a second.
Yeah, it's incredible how fast they can move. And a lot of scientists think about the motion of bees when trying to think about flight, things like this. There's a lot we can learn from bees. Maha says female bees in the hive, except the queen, are called worker bees. Yeah, exactly, Maha, well done. If anyone has any interesting facts, let me know. Maha says 2,000 per day is high to lay that many eggs. It really is. So bees have the structure of one person does sort of one thing, one role. So how do bees find flowers? Does anyone know?
How do bees?
Ma'am, they smell them.
They smell them.
See, both of them.
Without showing you the answer, let's go back. They smell them, yeah. Does anyone know how butterflies also, how they taste when they're on the flower? This is sort of another fact.
With their legs, ma'am.
Pardon?
With their legs.
Yeah. They have taste buds in their legs to taste the bee. Really interesting. So they smell them. Well done. Do they do anything else? They don't only smell the flowers. They do something else. They also look for the colors as well. So the color and the smell, that's why sweet smelling flowers will attract bees the most and brightly colored ones. So if you want to plant flowers in your garden to attract bees, things like lavender that smells nice, or herbs often attract bees because they smell so good. And then if they have nice colors as well.
Yes, ma'am, I have seen lavender field and it's very beautiful. And yes, ma'am.
Where is this? Is this your garden or did you say a field?
It's field. It's a field. I was going to uncle's house and there was a small field of lavenders, ma'am.
Lovely. And were there lots of bees there?
I didn't like get into the field, just I saw it far.
Ah, okay. Lovely. Yeah. Does anyone try and plant maybe flowers, things in their garden like lavender or things that attract bees? Abba, I know you have sort of fruits, lychee, mango, do those attract? Pardon? Do your mango and your lychee, do they attract the bees? Do you get a lot of...
1 year, ma'am.
Ah, you think 1 year? Not right.
1 month.
Ma'am,
1 month?
Correct.
It's very sad. They don't live a long time.
Yes, ma'am. I have heard also that butterflies lives for 3 months.
Yeah, some butterflies even live for less, I think. So it's very sad. They don't live a long time. So the time that they have is very precious. Anita says we find many similarities between bees and ants, like hardworking, live in a colony, and the queen ant, their stings are painful and cause swellings. Those are really excellent points, Anita. Very well explained. Yeah, we also say a colony of ants. You can also say an army of ants, but you're right. They live in groups. They have social structures. They have different tasks that they do. So insects are really fascinating. Thank you for that, Anita. Worker bees use the waggle dance, so they kind of shake to tell other workers what? Do you think? Anyone know?
Where to find pollen?
Where to find pollen? Yeah, so they can remember there was pollen over there. And then that's why lots of other bees come to the same area. So they'll separate, then find an area where there's lots of pollen, and then they'll all go there. It's very smart. Maha says bees are insects, so they have 6 legs.
Ma'am, what is pollen?
Pollen is the yellow stuff on flowers that flowers produce, and it's what the bees collect. It's what you also need to, we say, pollinate, to make the fruit grow, to make the flower grow fruit.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is waggle dance?
Waggle just means to sort of shake. So it's just what people call it, because they shake.
Okay.
It's like a kind of a movement that they make. So around the world, bees are becoming an endangered species. It means they're likely to go extinct, to die out completely.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. True.
Yes, yes.
True.
Unfortunately, yeah. That's why it's so important to, if you can, plant things that attract bees, that help bees. Even little bits of water in gardens can help them. They need things to drink. So the last one, if there are no bees, we will have no food. Is this true or false? What do you think?
It's true, ma'am.
True.
It's true, yeah. This is why bees are so important. That's why it's so serious. We wouldn't have any food if it wasn't for bees.
Because
They're
they
really-
pollinate. They are,
Yeah.
they are helpful in pollination.
And the speed at which they pollinate, you can't copy it, you can't replicate it. And they can get into flowers that are very difficult. So you can't do it by hand, not for everything. So it's really, really important. So I hope you enjoyed the quiz. We're also going to think about some idioms to do with bees. So there are 3 really common ones we use in English. There are others. So if you know any, let me know. But these are the 3 that are the most common that we use every day in language. So see if you know any others, you can tell me. But this picture is a clue. What do we think? The something. Maybe you've seen this before. If something's really something like the strong bee, that's a good guess. It's not. Somebody says if there is no bee, there is no human existence. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a part of our body that we have, that bees also have.
Legs.
Bee legs.
Legs is close, not quite the legs, it's on your legs.
Knees, ma'am, knees.
Yeah, knees, exactly. We talk about the bee's knees. Has anyone heard this before?
No, ma'am.
No, it's quite an unusual one. So the bee's knees, it's something that is good. You might say, that movie was The Bee's Knees. I really liked it. Or that food, that meal was the bee's knees. What did you think of that meal? Yeah, it was the bee's knees. It was really good. It's a very strange idiom. I don't know where the origin is from because it's so interesting. It's very, very different. You just have to learn it. So I don't think anyone's heard of this one. Interesting. Okay. So you can say something is the bee's knees. Does anyone have any others before I show you? Maybe that they know, bee idioms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
There is a common idiom.
Yeah.
Be as busy as a bee.
Yeah, exactly. As busy as a bee, very common. Yeah, Maha also said busy, a busy bee. Yeah. Yeah, Maha's got it. This is the next one I'm going to show you. To have a, sorry, I should have wrote bee, not bean. Typo. To have a bee in your what? The picture is a clue.
You have a bee in your hat.
Say it again, Aaron.
Hat.
Hat? It's a word for hat. It's an old-fashioned word that we don't really use that much for a pretty hat, for a hat that women used to use.
Sorry.
Close, not quite, but it's an old-fashioned word. Maha got it in the chat. But I want to know, does anyone in the Zoom room know? Starts with a B.
Yep.
To have a bee in your
brain,
brain? Not quite. It's a type of hat. And that's a good guess.
Sorry.
The meaning is quite close to that. The meaning is it's a bit like having your a bee in your brain. A little bit like that. Have a bee in your bonnet. A bonnet is an old-fashioned word for a hat.
Bonnet. What is the meaning of bonnet, ma'am?
Pardon?
Bonnet. What is the meaning of bonnet?
This is a bonnet. This hat. It's an old-fashioned hat. Sometimes it would cover sort of hair, a little bit like a scarf wrapped around your head. So different kinds of bonnet, but it's an old-fashioned word for a type of woman's hat.
Okay.
So if you have a bee in your bonnet, it means you're really annoyed by something, you're obsessed about it, kind of like you have a bee in your brain. So it's, you're not in a kind of happy state, you're obsessing over something, you're thinking about it. Usually you're annoyed by it.
Okay.
You might say to someone, don't get a bee in your bonnet, don't get annoyed by it, don't keep thinking about it, let it go. Okay, so that's also really, really common. This is another one. The picture is again the clue. I try to find the picture that was the most. Does someone know? None of your bees. Anyone heard this? It's something that the bees make. Starts with a W.
Wax?
Yeah, excellent, Ananya. Wax, beeswax. Yeah, we use beeswax to make candles, make lots of things. We burn it, moisturize. None of your beeswax. Has anyone heard this before? This idiom?
No, ma'am. I have not.
Okay, wow. So these are all new for people. So when we say to someone, none of your beeswax, as in, this is none of your business. This is nothing to do with you. Don't get involved.
Okay.
So it's like saying none of your business. It's kind of a way to tell someone you shouldn't be asking about something. None of your business. So someone might ask you about something. You might say, it's none of your beeswax, none of your business. Don't ask. I don't want to tell you. It's nothing to do with you.
When I read like none of your, I thought it is business, but then I saw it's written bees.
Ah, great, Ananya. So you have the connection already. So I think you'll remember the meaning of this quite well. Yeah, it's very similar to that phrasing. None of your business, none of your beeswax. Same thing. Maha said the birds and the bees. Yeah, that's also one. That's people talk about the birds and the bees. Can mean lots of different things. It doesn't always just mean one thing. It can sort of
heard an idiom like beautiful as butterfly or something and strike as a bee.
And what is a bee?
Strike as a bee.
Yeah. So sort of in that case, kind of you'll attack people. Striking is also about hitting or attacking. So that means you're beautiful, but you're still willing to attack people, still willing to stand up for yourself. Aaron, you have your hand up?
No, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, nothing.
So those are the last idioms we're going to do because those are the most common ones that we use in English. They're pretty useful. You will hear people saying it's none of your beeswax, or don't get a bee in your bonnet, or you have a bee in your bonnet. And also something's the bee's knees. So these are very common ones. Does anyone have any questions about the idioms or anything else or anything they want to say?
Like the picture in this one, the bee's knees, it is really funny, ma'am.
It is funny. You can draw sort of ridiculous pictures to help you remember idioms because
Cute bee with two muscular legs with boots on.
I think they remind us how silly idioms can sometimes be. They don't have kind of connections to the meaning very often. So you do have to learn them. But that's why they can be silly. Somebody asked about, does a scorpion sting or bite? We actually usually say a scorpion stings. Usually because if the sting or we call the part coming out of sort of their bottom half, the sting. So if they attack you with their bottom half, like a bee, like a wasp, like a scorpion, then they sting you. If it's with their mouth or something more in their mouth, they bite you like a spider. Yeah, Maha says honey mouth. Yeah, you can say someone, they talk in a way that's like honey, they have a sweet voice, or the words that they use are sweet as well. So we often use bees and honey for analogies. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson, a quick sort of knowledge lesson, a little bit about bees, remembering about the importance of bees. Next time, we're going to come back to grammar a little bit next week and also a little bit more of discussions on languages.
Ma'am, past participle.
Past participle, yeah. We're going to do gerunds and then also at some point come up back to the other topics that you mentioned. So we'll come back to grammar.
And ma'am, not just grammar, ma'am, I want to do practice where I can use, because ma'am, when I speak, when I am speaking continuously, at that time I forgot to use past perfect sentence.
Yeah, definitely we can do that. Past perfect, we'll come back to that as well another time. Maha also mentions the idiom to make a beeline. Yeah, to make a beeline for something is to go there straight away, very quickly. That's a great one as well, and also very common, to make a beeline. So it's also worth knowing, to make a beeline for something. We know now that bees move very fast. So if you make a beeline, you move very fast, you go directly towards something.
Ma'am, can we say like this? People are in a beeline to purchase new Apple iPhone.
We don't say or in a beeline, we say make a beeline. The whole idiom is part of that whole phrasing, making a beeline. It means going towards something. It's not about waiting in line. It's not about a queuing or standing. It's about moving towards something.
Okay.
So you might say they saw that the Apple store was open, so they made a beeline towards it.
Okay.
Or they saw that there was food on the table. They made a beeline to the banquet.
Okay, got it.
Thank you, Maha. You take care too. So take care, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back on Tuesday.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Abe. Thank you for joining. See you all on Tuesday for a bit of a grammar session.
Ma'am, have a nice evening, ma'am.
Thank you. You too, Abba. So somebody said a scorpion stings or bites. Stings. A scorpion stings. Yeah. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and hope